Well, shift back, my love. Thanks, guys. Bye.
I step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Hold up. Just put the brakes on. Okay, everyone calm down. It's okay. We've made it past the midweek. Now we're on the downhill to the weekend, baby. I'm going to call it. Can I call it a klein Vrydag?
Please call
Am I
it a
allowed
klein
to?
Vrydag.
I
And
proclaim
say
it.
it with your chest too.
I proclaim it. I'll even say it met 'n Afrikaans. Diepte. I love it for you. I love it for us. We've got 3 hours and we're not going to let you go. We're going to have some fun.
We are so excited to be joining you on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Listen, the Mother City is even warming up for a brand new show this morning, and I hope on your side it's also looking really great when you open your eyes, because today in particular we're celebrating something so special
day.
to everybody. It is World Book Day, and this is a tribute to storytelling and creativity, and of course the power of words to inspire, but I think most importantly to connect us as humans.
Completely.
Yeah?
You're a parent.
Oh, man.
It becomes one of your modalities of connection with your children. I absolutely love that, and this country needs it. We need to read for meaning, to unlock doors. It's as simple as that. Then, of course, down in Cape Town, we're going to welcome back a true kitchen favorite. She is my princess, Zola Nene. Okay?
Yes,
Please
it's
don't
okay.
feel
I'm the
any...
queen. I don't feel any type of way.
100%. Wow. Wow. Okay, but look at that.
Oh, my
Just
God.
Look, it's
I'm
a new
so
book.
proud of her.
It's a gorgeous face. It is one of the, I think, most powerful voices in food right now in this
Absolutely.
country. And she celebrates a brand new cookbook, Simply More, because that's what we demand of our Zozo. Absolutely love having her here. And she's going to bring us 2 comforting classics in the kitchen, because you know she does Haze course. She does that
from the
kind of
heart.
100%. So if you are needing a little bit of that kind of energy, and who doesn't need comfort food at this time of the year?
I'm telling
got
you.
you sorted.
Zola, we're so excited to bring you in that energy, girl. We are ready for it. For now, though, let's head over to Josie to see the energy out there. Good morning, guys.
Oh, good morning, my beautiful family. Hello. Oh, my goodness, guys. I love everything that you've spoken about already. But, you know, we've got something to add this morning.
So exciting in our Joburg studios here at Samsung DQX.
Yes.
It is World Book Day, as of course Cape Town told us.
It's true, and today we get to meet an incredible young voice, a 7-year-old author, Tutu Tseka, reminding us why nurturing a love for reading from an early age matters more than ever. Can I tell you, my mom used to read to me when I was a kid, and then I went on to win a reading competition when I was like 18 years old in Australia.
God, you went to Australia?
I
This
went to
girl's
Australia.
just been
Yeah.
picking up awards since she was a little child. Look, it is that time again, because we're catching up with the beautiful Lalela Mswane as she takes on the brand new adventure on Tropical Island of Treasure, Season 12. We're going to see how prepared she is for the island.
I know that she's been getting up to a lot, hopefully saying she's going to take the entire competition, but we're going to find all of that out. For now, my beautiful Cape Town family, can you please help us out? We heard there's news headlines that need to be dealt with. Carissa?
Oh, Zan and Chan, thank you so much for bringing us here. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock, Mzansi, it's time to delve straight into your national news headlines, where Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana has said the government is still considering whether to extend temporary fuel levy relief introduced earlier this month. Now, he told Parliament he would review the matter before making an announcement at month end after consulting cabinet colleagues. The current R3 per litre cut was introduced to soften the blow of rising global oil prices linked to Middle East tensions. Now, without further relief, motorists could face sharp increases in May, with petrol expected to rise by more than R2 a litre, diesel by over R7, and paraffin by almost R6. In other national news, Agriculture Minister John Steenhuisen says 2 million doses of foot and mouth disease vaccines have arrived in South Africa as efforts intensify to contain the outbreak. Now, the shipment from Turkey is the first part of a larger order, with millions more doses expected from Argentina. Now, provinces will begin receiving supplies within days under a targeted rollout plan based on livestock numbers and risk. Steenhuisen says the campaign aims to protect the national herd and help restore export markets that have remained closed for decades. In your international news making headlines now, Pope Leo has criticized the treatment of prisoners in Equatorial Guinea, highlighting poor hygiene and harsh conditions. Rights groups have raised concerns about abuse and disappearances in detention as the Pope's visit shines a spotlight on inequality in the oil-rich nation. Speaking at a mass attended by some 100,000, including President Teodoro Guema Mbasogo, he called for greater care for the vulnerable and urged leaders to prioritize the common good. Equatorial Guinea is the Pope's final leg on his 10-day four-nation tour of Africa. Meanwhile, the European Union is set to approve a €90 billion loan for Ukraine after a breakthrough over the Draba pipeline helped resolve a prolonged political standoff. Now, the resumption of Russian oil flows via Ukraine to Hungary and Slovakia prompted Budapest to lift its veto, clearing the way for all 27 members to sign off. Now, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky had earlier confirmed repairs to the war-damaged pipeline, unlocking a crucial financial lifeline for Kiev. The EU is also expected to approve fresh sanctions against Russia, targeting the energy, banking and trade sectors. And to close off, a reminder that nature is calling, and City Nature Challenge is turning Cape Town into a living, breathing treasure hunt this long weekend. Now, the free entry to reserves and the easy-to-use eNaturalist app in hand, residents are stepping outside to snap everything from fluttering insects to forgotten feathers. Now, each photo feeds real science, which experts help identify finds later. Backyard parks and coastlines all count, proving discovery doesn't need a ticket. As cities worldwide compete, every upload nudges Cape Town up the leaderboard. Now, it's fresh air with purpose, curiosity with impact, and a gentle reminder that nature's magic often hides in plain sight. Well, we'll hope you'll use that excuse to get on outside in the mother city this weekend. For now, though, that's where we leave your 6 o'clock news. Let's get into some sports now with Gray.
Oh, you've got to love mornings like this. Where do we even start? Let's start with the football connection, because this one really matters, and certainly where we are in the season. Erling Haaland, he scored the decisive goal as Man City claimed a 1-0 win over Burnley to move to the top of the Premier League table. It's finally happened. Pep Guardiola's side now lead Arsenal on goals, scored with 5 matches left to play. And sadly, Burnley's defeat now confirms they drop to the Championship next season. Just not enough time to make up that space. We'll continue to watch the rest of that relegation space, but not say anything else. Let's stay with the footballing news. And it seems another void has been created, this time within Chelsea. They have now dismissed manager Liam Rosenoir after less than 4 months in charge. That, of course, following 5 straight Premier League defeats now. And that heavy loss to Brighton and Hove Albion proving the final blow, with assistant now Callum McFarlane stepping in as caretaker for the rest of the season. Now, I'm so glad that I was able to race home to connect to a little bit of this. It felt like one of those once-in-a-lifetime cricketing performances, but no doubt our Captain Fantastic will probably do it again a few times. Laura Wolfart produced a breathtaking 115 of 53 balls as the Proteas women crushed India by 9 wickets yesterday. So chasing a pretty solid total, 193, Wolfart and Sanay Lewis, they shared a superb 183 run. This is a T20, guys, and that was in their opening stand, helping South Africa seal the T20 series in dominant fashion. But she was sublime on the day, a masterclass. So the hosts have now won the 5-match series, which concludes at the Wanderers this coming Friday, and then in Benoni on Monday. There is still a lot of beef left in this competition. Go out there and support the ladies, please. Well, we stay in the cricketing lane, but a little further afield now as the Rajasthan Royals returned to winning ways with a commanding 40-run win over the Lucknow Super Giants in the IPL fixture yesterday. Jofra Archer starred with 3 for 20 and then became the Royals' all-time leading wicket taker as well, helping bowl out Lucknow for 119. That was after Rajasthan posted 159. So great to see him back in form as well. But that's where we leave our sport for now. We'll continue to heap praise on Laura throughout the day and connect with those sporting headlines on the top of each hour. But right now, let's connect to the big, beautiful planet and see what the weather has in store.
Well, thank you so much, G-Man. Let's check out your weather so we can prepare you for this klein Vrydag. In Polokwane on this Thursday morning, it brings you some thunderstorms. Now there is rain chanced at 45%. Your temperatures begin at 14 and rises to a high of 18. And looking ahead, expect cloudy and wet conditions to persist until tomorrow with rain chanced at 25%. Moving on into Klerksdorp next, prepare for a cloudy day with scattered thunderstorms and rain forecast at 40%. Temperatures begin at a low of 11 degrees and peak at 18 today. Now, cloudy and humid conditions do continue on with rain forecast at a 65% chance tomorrow. Well, let's see what Pretoria has to offer on this Thursday. Well, you can expect some afternoon thunderstorms with a 65% chance of rain today. Temperatures range from a cool 12 to a more warmer 17 degrees. Now, rain is forecast for the coming days with tomorrow chanced at 55%, with temperatures remaining in the high teens. And then out in Johannesburg, expect mostly cloudy skies throughout your day with afternoon thunderstorms. Now, your temperatures start from a very chilly 8 degrees, peaking at a set 13 degrees rather. And looking ahead, rainy conditions persist until Saturday with tomorrow chanced at 60%. Mbombela, it's your turn now. Your day kicks off under cloudy skies with afternoon rain chanced at 70%. Now, your temperatures climb from a low of 13 to a high of 16. A dry weekend with temperatures in the mid to high 20s lies ahead for you, with rain chanced at 65% tomorrow. And in the beautiful Bloemfontein, bright and sunny skies are expected today, with gentle northeasterly winds this time. Temperatures rise from a brisk 10 degrees to a high of 18. Now, cloudy skies do dominate the remainder of the week, with rain chanced, averaging around 33% for the most part. And out in Richards Bay on this Thursday, your day brings you cloudy skies with afternoon rain, and that's chanced at a 25% chance. Temperatures range from a cool 16 to a warmer 21 today. Now, looking ahead, wet conditions decrease as we head towards the weekend, with temperatures in the mid to high 20s. We head into Durban next, where you'll begin your day under partly cloudy skies with afternoon showers. Having a look at your temperatures, they begin at a low of 16 and climb to a high of 20. Now, you can expect a sunny weekend ahead with temperatures in the high 20s, although tomorrow will start off cloudy and humid. And then in Mthatha, you're in for a mostly sunny day with mild northeasterly winds, and that will be coming at you at 21 kilometers per hour. Temperatures rise from an unwelcoming 9 degrees to a more pleasant 18. Over the coming days, expect temperatures in the mid to high 20s and rain forecast at 60% tomorrow. Well, let's see Uba, formerly known as Craddock. Mostly sunny conditions are expected throughout the day. Temperatures move from a nippy 10 degrees to a warmer 21. And looking into the week, expect partly cloudy skies with rain forecast at 40% tomorrow and 50% by Sunday. Up next is Kugompo City, formerly East London. Expect partly cloudy and humid conditions with strong northeasterly winds at 31 kilometers per hour. Now, temperatures range from a low of 16 to a high of 21. And looking ahead, expect intervals of clouds and sunshine, but Sunday's rain is forecast at 65%. GQ Ebecha, it's your turn now. Your day's looking partly cloudy with strong easterly winds coming at you at 34 kilometers per hour. Now, your temperatures sit between 13 and 21 today. And in the days ahead, variable cloudiness will prevail with temperatures peaking at 31 on Saturday. In the gorgeous George, on the cards is partly cloudy skies with a gentle breeze from the east. Temperatures, well, they rise from a cool 12 to a nice pleasant 21. And if you look at the week ahead, you're in for a rainy weekend with temperatures ranging between 11 and 29 degrees by Sunday. Out in Cape Town, partly cloudy and humid conditions dominate your day. Your temperatures range from 13 to a nice high of 22 degrees. And in the upcoming days, anticipate mostly sunny skies with no rain expected through to Saturday, with Sunday chanced at 80%. And then Sutherland, it's your turn next. Expect a sunny day ahead with subtle northeasterly winds at 23 kilometers per hour. Your temperatures range from a brisk 8 to a high of 19. Looking ahead, partly cloudy and humid conditions dominate with rain averaging around 30%. From then, we move on over to Kimberley next, where you're in for a mostly sunny day with gentle northeasterly winds. Now, your temperatures do range from a low of 12 to a warmer 22. And as we look ahead, you can expect temperatures in the low 20s in the upcoming days, with rain forecast at 40% tomorrow. And then finally out in Uppington, you're in for a bright and sunny day ahead with rain forecast at 55%. Now your temperatures start at a cool 16 but climb to 28 as your high. And the days ahead bring you cloudy and wet conditions with temperatures in the mid to high 20s. Well, how's that for a comprehensive weather report? We hope that you feel a bit more prepared for the day and weekend ahead. That brings us into our sunrise view of this hour, and I can't wait to show you this image. This was sent out in KZN in Shakaskraal from Keshve. And oh my goodness, I told you, it is so gorgeous, so beautiful. I mean, the sky is definitely lit. Just making sure that you know that out in KZN, that is the place to be. You can experience 19 degrees today, Keshve, and thank you so much for just making our mornings that much brighter with your beautiful sunrise morning view. And you have an opportunity to do the exact same thing on this number. It's our WhatsApp line directly into studio. It is 063 036 9649. Be like Keshve and let us know exactly what it's looking like on your side of town. I know she did a fantastic job, but I've got some faith in you. But now, though, we head back to Josie to see what's going down with San and Chan.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Hi from Josie Carissa. Of course, it is World Book Day. I mean, reading books, it builds confidence, it builds your imagination. I really want to get back into reading. I'm horrible.
Right, me as well. I start books and then I just don't finish them. But at least I get like 3/4 of the way.
Oh, you're beating me at
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I'm better than you. In any case, I'm joking. I love you, Chan. But do you know someone who is going to inspire us this morning? It is a 7-year-old that is taking the world by storm. And my friend, his name is Lutsika, and you better remember that name, because honestly and truly, if you're writing books at 7, what more are you going to be doing at 17 and then at 27? He's going to be in the building. We cannot wait for it, but there's so much more on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short break and we'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and thank you for joining us so bright and early on this Thursday morning. Of course, we've got to greet you, Mzansi, with the biggest smile on our faces. Say good morning. We're celebrating World Book Day, and we know that books shape who we are, who we become, and how we think, and also how we imagine the worlds around us. So we pose this question to you this morning. What was the book that changed your life? I won't even limit you on one book. You could have multiple authors or multiple books. I think about the Ghostbusters series that really unlocked my imagination. Also, any book by Roald Dahl is incredible. And then Mallory Blackman wrote this incredible book called Noughts and Crosses. It is fantastic. My childhood was enriched with so much reading, and I hope yours was too. But perhaps you're an adult with a book that has changed your life. Let us know 063 036 9649, or you can find us at Expresso Show. We look forward to hearing from you with your pictures in tow. For now, though, we head over to this area to talk to Zola Nene about her latest book.
I'll tell you, there is a book, okay, that changed my life forever. Okay, and I haven't even read it yet because it's so new. It looks so beautiful. And of course, it represents a culinary journey. It is incredible. We know Simply Zola because we've lived with her, and we want simply more, okay? And that's what we're getting today. She is our favorite culinary powerhouse. I call her my princess. She is a household name globally now, which is amazing to me, and the human embodiment of a warm hug in our kitchen. And she also gives the best hugs ever. She is the incomparable Zola Nene, ladies and gentlemen.
I love you, Graham. I love you so
don't
much.
understand, but there is a lot of love here.
There
because
is.
We've kind of...
Forever and always.
Girl, we were joking about the release of your first book.
Yep.
And how weird that felt, because it was like, wow. I'm feeling a lot of wow with this because, and there, look at it, simply delicious.
Look how young I was.
But we own it. We own every version of it. I want to show you my mid-COVID self, and you will, because maybe I was using your cookbook a little too much.
No such thing.
No such thing, because you make it so accessible. Congratulations.
Thank you. Gosh, fourth book.
Is
it's
that
insane
more?
to say it even now.
But is that more difficult or easier? And be honest.
No, I will always be honest with you, especially. Actually, the same. The weight feels the same. For me, I never take it for granted. Yes, it's the fourth one, and everyone would think, you're jaded, you've done this before. No. It still takes me 2 years to put together, even, fourth time around, from start to finish to publication, all the in-between, writing the stories, because it's about telling and sharing food stories. So, it's very personal to me, as are all the books. And this is so special. Yeah, more of me, more love, more life, more food, more.
Is that representing where you are? Are you feeling, is this your more season? Are you feeling like, because it does look like the cup overfloweth at the moment in all the right ways, which is great because you've leveled up significantly. Is that just coming out of you? What was the motivation with this book? What did you want to achieve?
I always love, sharing food stories, just making food a little bit less intimidating for people. I felt like, yes, let me share more of that story. Let me give people more inspiration to, want to cook more. And I'm in a period of abundance. I feel very blessed, and I wanted to share that. So that's what more is all about.
Because it is a feeling. Otherwise, why are we chasing it?
Exactly.
Why are we spending in the time and bringing people together? And I think maybe feeding off how much effort you put into everyday meals, I try and show that to my kids as a devotion, because they're worth it, and food is worth it, and flavor is worth it. But that often stands as a mountain in front of chefs or cooks that can't or aren't comfortable. It's not their love language.
Exactly.
Why is the simple element here so powerful for you? And does it sometimes kind of catch you out when you want to go somewhere and you're like, hang on a minute, it ain't simply nothing anymore. Now this is.
Well, here's the thing: simple is relative, right? It means something different to everybody. So simple is in every single title of all of my books, including the new one, and it is about that. It's about paring things down and making it as accessible and as simple to understand as possible. So that's how I write the recipes. recipes. So myself and the editor, we go through with a fine-tooth comb. We're like, actually, if somebody read it this way, would they understand it this way? We want to make sure that it's actually really simple to put together, and you read the line and you know exactly what to do. But yes, you know, there's a travel chapter in there that uses ingredients that maybe are unusual to some people, but I do try to simplify it and make it a little bit more...
Draw a correlation so people are like, oh, okay, so
Exactly.
polenta is pup. Okay, I
There
get it.
You see, you get it,
But
Graham.
because I've learned the principles
Yeah.
from you, and once you start to bed those down, you can have a little bit of fun. So
Yeah,
I'm going to use...
it is nice to sort of venture out, you know, and do something a little bit different, because you do want to also teach the people who do know a little bit more something new as well.
Open their eyes, because you're not also speaking to us weekend warriors, you're speaking to actual foodies and chefs now.
Yeah.
Because you've become a bit of a true north for South African cuisine.
Oh, I appreciate that.
But that's awesome, and as it should be, because it's your generation's turn now, and that is awesome. I'm getting my goosebump charge for the day, which is beautiful to me. But with this deeply personal connection to all the recipes, was there one in there that kind of caught you off guard that was a little more challenging to go back into that, or maybe was a beautiful journey to go back? What was the emotional context for this journey?
You know, it is some of the travel ones in particular, because I always, when I travel, I love to travel. So I travel and I make sure I learn something. I go for a cooking class, a cooking course. I spend time with the chefs
Hit
just to
the street
learn.
food, I'm there, yeah.
So when I went to Portugal, I went on my own personal pastéis de nata pilgrimage. It doesn't exist, but I created it.
It does now.
And just an excuse.
Do you know how many people just went, what? Sorry, hang
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Like, where can I get that? No, do it yourself. And I ate every single pastéis that I saw. So if I was walking the streets, I was like, oh, pastéis, eat it. Oh, pastéis. So I kind of created, and I went to Belém, to where it originated, tasted it, watched them make it.
Was it the best?
It wasn't the best in the world, because I think South Africa has, the Hog House has incredible pastéis de nata. And so to recreate that emotive kind of experience from Portugal, and also trying to make the best one that I can.
And honour that.
Exactly. So
Honour that moment.
was a lot of, you know, trial and error. But I think we got there. I think we got to a version that is easy to create at home, and that's what counts.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm just thinking of my mom, bless her, where she belonged to the Food and Wine Club of the time, and then she was trying to make parfaits or something, and 3 days straight, no sleep, and I had to
Dedication.
taste everyone.
Oh, poor you.
We have. I know, it's a tough life. And then there was the Pavlova weekend.
Oh.
Because she always had
Geez,
a
you
dinner
were
party.
living it up, Greg.
Exactly, but then she would always have friends over to celebrate, and then
Yeah.
the pressure would build. And so I love the fact that you are opening this doorway for us to explore and enjoy, but also honour the South African palate.
100%.
I found that in Barcelona. I was like, oh man, I wish the South African chef had done this. I wish the South African chef had cooked the steak. I wish, because we are spoiled here,
Yeah.
because of how we merge flavors.
Fantastic,
What,
yeah.
what are you wanting to achieve with your food footprint now that you've got such a powerful brand? Because there's going to be internationals. Gordon is going to pick up one of these if you haven't sent him a complimentary copy yet.
Hint, hint.
And I'm talking about Gordon Ramsay here, because when he wanted a South African chef to tell the South African food story, who did he come and find?
He did. Gordon and I did some fun things
Did some
together.
stuff,
Cooking
yeah?
in front of a hippo, scared as hell. But anyway, that's a
If
story
I
for another
just give you a TED talk right now with a room full of South African chefs, what would you tell them is so good about them right now?
I would tell them that we are worth celebrating. Our food is up there with the best of the world. And finally, eyes are on the continent,
Yes.
and we can shout about our amazing food unapologetically. So when we cook uputu, which is I was so shocked at how many people struggle to cook uputu, something that I grew up eating all the time, something I complained about eating all the time, but now
You get it.
nostalgia,
Now
I
you
love
get
it
it.
now. And to teach people about what that means to us. We all eat it differently,
You swap hands when you're stirring.
I do swap hands. Some say it's a bad omen, but I'm ambidextrous like that.
It's a strong girl, man. You're just a strong
your arms, yeah.
woman. It's absolutely beautiful. Best recipe in the book for you. I know it's subjective for
No,
the rest of us,
yes,
but for
all of
you,
them. Love
what's your
all.
absolute favourite?
Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a
Maybe one you're
difficult
making today.
I always love amaguinha. And amaguinha and mince, that combo is also it's so South African in so many different ways. So that, oof, yeah, hungry now.
Oof, I want you to remember that feeling. Practice making this noise. Oof.
Oof.
Okay, we're going to be doing because we actually get to eat the food, but you can now cook along with us. And we're going to give you an added bonus. You stand a chance to win a signed copy of Zola Nene's brand new book. I've got a signed copy of it first. Simply More, and it is simply more of everything we love about her. So simply head over to the Expresso Instagram page. That's where you'll find the post with Zola, and leave a beautiful comment answering this question. Cooking is all about making memories. If you could cook a meal for anyone special using a recipe from Zola's new book, who would it be and why? I don't know why I felt like crying there when I said that. Now I'm going to spend the rest of the day thinking about the people that I want to have a meal with. Oh, man. Well, don't go anywhere. You can drift and delve into that emotion. And yes, the cuisine. Zola is heading over to the kitchen to show us how to get simply more out of every meal and celebrate those South African flavors. Stay tuned. We'll see you now.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh man, I always get so excited when you're here with us, Mzansi. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, all in the name of putting a smile on your face. If you're just coming through, thank you so much, because we are ready to make sure you are feeling good indeed. Siyanamkela to the biggest and best breakfast show in the world, all because you are here. And this morning, we are celebrating something big. At just 7 years old, Spark Vitporki Lerna Teka is already a published author with 2 books to her name, I Remember When and Mommy's Secret, a powerful reflection of creativity and strong early literacy skills. And I am so proud of her, and I just met her. I am her biggest fan, because today, as we celebrate World Book Day, her story is a reminder of just how important it is to nurture a love for reading from an early age. She joins us alongside her principal, Kanyisile Zwane, to share her journey and her passion, for storytelling. And honestly, I love these people, because they are the reason that our future continues to be bright, because the young people are taking over in the best way possible. Everybody, let's welcome them, please. Toto, how are you, my baby?
I'm fine.
That's good. You must say, I'm published. I'm an author. That's what you must say, girl. Kanyisile, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm amazing, thank you. Toto, I'm so proud of you, my baby. You are such a big deal. These books look absolutely incredible. Can you tell us a little bit about them? I Remember When and Mommy's Secret.
Well, I remember when in Mommy's Secret. So the first book that I wrote, it's I Remember When I was 5. And Mommy's Secret, I wrote it when I was 6.
Are you serious?
Yes.
At 5, you were writing books.
Yes.
Toto, I could hardly write or anything when I was 5 years old, my baby. That is amazing. And my love, are you proud of yourself? Yes, you must be. And someone I can imagine is just as proud as you as Kanyisile. Yes. Principal, talk to us. What makes Tluto's achievement so special?
Tluto's achievement stands out because it highlights the significance of education, right? You've got a child that has taken what she's learned in the classroom and extended it beyond. So we are extremely proud of her. And it just also shows that when you've got support, structure in teaching and encouragement, that our kids can really exceed beyond expectations.
100%. I mean, 5 years old is exceeding beyond expectations, okay? I mean, even if you look at someone like Nelson Mandela, when did he eventually write a book? Do you know what I mean? But Tluto, tell me, my baby, what inspired you to start writing stories? What made you say, I want to write this book?
Is because I'm busy thinking about the stuff that makes me sad or happy. So I started thinking of writing books. books.
Really? So writing books makes you happy? And when did you realize that? What made you be like, oh, I like writing? Yes. Was it when you were 5 and you wrote I Remember When?
Yes.
Yes, I love that. And which one do you like better? I Remember When or Mommy's Secret?
I remember when.
I remember when. I love that. And my principal, I mean, you know, this is something that is so special because we don't see young people at Kloklo's age writing books like this. Talk to us a little bit about how does Spark really allow learners to be able to excel in reading and writing to this point where they're writing books at 5 years old?
So at Spark Witboetjie, what we do is prioritize literacy, not only as a subject, but as a foundational life skill.
Okay.
So when scholars are able to read and write well, they get that self-esteem and the confidence. So we also have structured lessons, guided reading and writing, and continuous practice, which really does enhance the skill in itself, but builds the confidence and that love for learning.
I love that. And Klotlo, when you were writing these books, you were writing them so other people can read them and feel something, right?
Yes.
So what did you want other young people to feel or learn from your books, my baby?
I want them to feel happy. And to enjoy the books. And to write their own book.
To inspire them. That is amazing. Klotlo, you're inspiring me. I'm 32 years old. That's like 4 times your age, actually more. And you're inspiring me. Do you know that you're inspiring?
Yes.
That's my girl. That's my girl. I'm glad you know it. Can you see, I can imagine that she really does inspire the other learners. Talk to us about what does Klotlo's story, you know, really show about the importance of allowing young people to express themselves, but more than anything else, just about how important it is to really put a huge emphasis on literacy as a whole.
So when you look at literacy, it really allows our scholars, it opens up more opportunities. It's the cornerstone of all learning. Once a scholar can thrive in the reading and writing, they're able to engage in other content across other subjects as well. So it really does empower them, and it really does open up multiple doors for them to achieve whatever they want to. And having it done at such an early age really also shows that it's so important to stamp on the foundation of literacy in the early years in order for kids to thrive.
I love it. And Klotlo, I said you are my hero. Can I get a high five, please, my baby? You are so amazing. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. And can you see, you can be proud as well for Spark Witboetjie to be already producing such incredible lights in this world. Klotlo, are you going to be president one day?
Yes.
That's my girl. I knew it. I could see a president. President Klotlo. I love it. Thank you so much, my beautiful ladies. And Mzansi, do you see this? The incredible World Book Day that we are celebrating today is truly something we can't just let pass by, especially when there's people like Klotlo who are here to inspire us, but more than anything else, also allow your kids to be able to be entertained when it comes to books like I Remember When and Mommy's Secret. You got to stay tuned because we've got so much more on the way. But now, though, my beautiful Cape Town family, are you feeling inspired by Klotlo this morning?
Ah, Sanela, let me tell you, from the minute she opened her mouth, I said, what a beautiful light that we get to experience alongside her. So please get the book, Mzansi. We definitely want to support our little baby on her journey to becoming a better established author as she does grow older. For now, though, we want to talk about you and your health on this wonderful Thursday. If you've been feeling constantly tired, even after a full night's sleep, I know you're not the only one. Between busy schedules and daily demands and everything in between, fatigue can really start to feel like the norm. But what if it's your body actually trying to communicate something to you? Now, this morning, I'm joined by pharmacist Jamil Karim, Independent Community Pharmacy Association, the ICPA, who's here to help us better understand what's behind that feeling of I'm just running on empty at this point, and when it's something actually worth paying attention to. So, Jamil, good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Morning, Clarissa. Thank you. It's good to be here again.
Of course.
So I think fatigue isn't just a single symptom. It's not just about feeling tired. It tends to be about different angles also. So there's acute fatigue. You also get chronic fatigue. There's also the time of the day. You know, some people feel tired as soon as they wake up. Some people feel tired when they go to bed. So the acute fatigue tends to be something that's happening, in your day at the time, whereas chronic fatigue tends to be a more longer-term matter. There's also something systemic fatigue, which I think is more in the realm of a GP. I think that would examine that, yeah.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, when it comes to our lifestyles even, sometimes we are our own worst enemies, you know? Our schedules are constantly busy, maybe we're not eating in the right way. So does that sort of have an impact? Is that something you're seeing?
No, absolutely. So in a pharmacy, we would see people would come in because their lives are just so busy.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is just busy. And I think also we tend not to sleep correctly, which we need between 7 and 9 hours sleep, I think, is what. And then also diet, what we eat, the time of the day we eat, and then also stress. I mean, stress plays a big factor in fatigue, yeah.
I can imagine, and the lives that we lead here are quite demanding, so you find gaps to eat and hopefully make the better choice, but I completely understand that. So how often do you find that it is more linked to lifestyle than it is more chronic fatigue? Do you think that there is a solution?
So I think it's more, it's linked to lifestyle, yes. And I think that is because that is what people are facing with every day.
And are used
and I mean, and they absolutely. So I mean, you know, you kind of tend to adapt to the fatigue.
Yeah.
You didn't sleep well the morning, so suddenly you now have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So you kind of adapt. You know, and then lunchtime comes, you can't eat because you're busy, and then you skip lunchtime again.
And then dinner's a fast food.
Absolutely, yeah, okay.
But thankfully there are solutions, and we're going to plug you into that in just a little bit. But for people that, you know, are generally healthy, they try to pursue the best choices that they can, but still are feeling drained. What are some of maybe the more practical tips that you can give us to make sure day to day that we have a bit more energy?
So I think the first thing is sleep. Definitely sleep. Yeah.
Doc, it's hard.
Absolutely sleep. Yeah. Then the second thing I think is diet. You need to eat the correct food at the right times. But I think also the other thing we need to look at is that if you are still feeling tired, it's good to have it examined by a doctor. There may be some, for example, a vitamin deficiency.
Right.
Okay, which can, or vitamin B12, vitamin D deficiencies, and these can be picked up by tests through your doctor as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there are pharmacists that are there for us, though. But if they do recommend you go to your GP, please do take heed and go ahead. But there's so many options that are available for you. Jamil, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge today. I do want to say, though, for many people, it's really about supporting overall well-being alongside those daily habits like we've mentioned. And something like Revital Ginseng Plus is definitely designed to support your energy, but also your stamina to keep you lasting throughout the day and overall well-being, especially for people with very busy but on-the-go lifestyles. And these ones are formulated to help reduce tiredness and also fatigue and support stamina and improve mental alertness. And very ideal for people like us, busy schedules, busy professionals, parents even, and students really juggling full schedules. And the best part is it's clinically proven to reduce fatigue by 79% and also improve cognition by 44%. So please make sure you get your hands on that. And if in doubt, Jamil is there, pharmacists are there, and GPs are there to guide and assist you along the way. So while fatigue can have a range of causes, building small, consistent habits can really help support your overall energy levels, and that's what we want for you. Speaking of staying energized, Revital is giving you 6 lucky viewers the chance to each win a 500 Rand Take-A-Lot voucher. Now to enter, head over to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram, or X pages and answer this easy question. Revital Ginseng Plus is a multivitamin that, and we've got some options for you. Is it A, fights tiredness and stress, B, helps you stay mentally alert, C, helps you stay physically active, or D, all of the above? Now don't forget to include that qualifying hashtag #SomeFarmerVital, and that competition does close at midday on Monday the 27th of April. Of course, your T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. And Jamil, you're not going anywhere.
Okay.
We still have another conversation with you coming up in just a little bit, Mzansi, but we hope that you're feeling a little bit more refreshed.
Welcome back, you beauties. Thank you so much for choosing to join us on this Klein Vrydag. A mixed bag this morning. We'll be back in the kitchen with our Simply Zoe, and she's taking on a whole new cooking journey, and we will simply connect you to that because we want simply more. But right now, we want to delve into the health lane and focus on something that affects all of us.
I think
All of
so.
us.
Now, we often take antibiotics to help us recover from infections. We've all been there. But what many people don't actually realize is what they're fighting, harmful bacteria, they can also disrupt the good bacteria in our gut. And that imbalance can lead to uncomfortable side effects like diarrhea.
And pharmacist Jamil Karim is here to unpack why probiotics are so important, especially during antibiotic treatment. Thank you so much. It's I would imagine one of those conversations you deep sigh, because we have to explain. I have to keep reminding myself, and I have a great relationship with my pharmacist. But this is one of those necessary evils, right? But how often do you have to remind people that they need to take care of the good bacteria in their gut?
Absolutely. So, I mean, it's such an important question, your gut and bacteria. So your gut does more than just digest food.
Yeah.
So our gut, which starts from the mouth and goes all the way down to the intestine, our gut contains trillions of bacteria.
Sure.
So the bacteria is there to also support the digestion, but also support the immune system. And then probiotics, they can come in the form of food like yogurt or in medication like capsules, tablets or powders. And what they do is they help restore the gut flora after taking antibiotics, or even mild digestive disorders like bloating, diarrhea, or even symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome and some symptoms of thrush.
Restore the balance.
That's what we're trying
I
to do.
like that.
So what's interesting is antibiotics are supposed to assist us, but they can cause the adverse effects. You mentioned a couple, but diarrhea being one of them in particular. So why does that happen? Please remind us. Are you saying it's because the imbalance that causes that effect and impact?
Okay, so what happens is when you're prescribed antibiotics, they kill bacteria. That's what they're there for. They're making you better. But in the process, antibiotics also kill the beneficial bacteria. So what happens is you tend to get an oversupply of the harmful bacteria in the body, and that irritates the gut, and that can cause the diarrhea.
That's not good for anybody.
This says to me that we can be quite proactive. Should we be taking a probiotic daily, regardless? How do you feel about looking after the balance in our gut? Because we take a lot of different medications as well that also affect. It's not just antibiotics, but where do you sit in that scale?
Okay, so the purpose of a probiotic, for example, in this case, would be to try and restore that gut balance of the flora that's been disturbed by antibiotics. But I think it's very important also because probiotics also help to restore the immunity in the body as well. Yeah.
And especially now, it feels like flu season is no longer a season. It's like flu year,
Yeah.
gastro year. There is so much going on.
Yeah, I remember when I was chatting to my bestie, I think about gut issues. The first thing she told me, probiotics, especially for women, is exactly what you need. And we do have stuff like Interflora. So where does that come in, and what are some of the benefits of that?
Sure. So there's lots of evidence that probiotics like Interflora do work. So probiotics are made from the good bacteria in your body, but some of them are also made from yeast. Like Interflora is an example of a yeast-based probiotic. So they tend to be more resistant to antibiotics. Something like Interflora, it's suitable for all ages. So it comes in a capsule form, also comes in a powder form for kids. Generally, probiotics should be taken every day as well.
I like that. It's kind of like bringing the army in to help the police, you know? Like, I like that. I like the fact that we can do something about it, and we can also start to educate our kids about that balance. And I mean, we've also established the emotional core and connection to your gut as well. So there's a lot going on there. If you could depart these beautiful people with one piece of advice when it comes to looking after your gut, what do you think that would
So I think the best thing is, ask your pharmacist for advice. There are so many strains of probiotics out there.
True.
So not every probiotic is for the same person every time. So my suggestion is ask your pharmacist. In fact, the theme for this year, for Pharmacy Month in September, is ask your pharmacist, your partner in healthcare.
Love that.
And I think
that.
also when you're on antibiotics is to complete the course. And if you're on probiotics, make sure you also complete that course and take it every day. It's a daily supplement.
As it was intended.
Absolutely. And I mean, probiotics can be a good thing, but the right probiotic for the right reason, with the right advice, can go a long way in helping you. And also probiotics on their own can't work. So you need also to do lifestyle adjustments. You need to eat well, sleep well, exercise and hydrate. It's also important to hydrate when you have diarrhea as well.
Oh, for
'cause
sure.
you're losing
And
all
remember
that.
the electrolytes, guys. There's hydration and there's hydration. And understanding that. You're amazing. My poor farmers, Ian, I love you, guy. But he doesn't need more prompting for me to go in and ask questions. This is me. Generally, after about 20 minutes, it's like, okay, do you actually need anything today? Or would you just come in?
Just come in to chat.
But we love you guys. We love the fact that you become that first response to us when we desperately need it. I've got 2 young kids, so thank you to every pharmacist. I'm looking forward to having that conversation in Pharmacy Week. But the bottom line is here, we've got someone in our corner. Speak to your pharmacist, get the right kind of information, and then be proactive.
Yeah, and if you are taking antibiotics or you think you might in future, supporting your gut health could really make just all the difference to how you feel during that recovery period. So please go ahead and chat to your pharmacist about it and to see how they can, of course, help you and your family.
So feeding off that, when your gut bacteria are thrown off balance, it can sometimes lead to diarrhea, as we've established, especially during or after taking antibiotics. And that's where Interflora steps in. And it contains a probiotic yeast that works in the gut to help restore the natural balance of bacteria, essentially so.
And it can also be used for antibiotic-associated diarrhea or even acute diarrhea. It can also be taken alongside antibiotics, so there's no need to wait.
And another great benefit is that Interflora can be used by the whole family, including newborn babies. That puts it in its place. So making a very helpful addition to your medicine cupboard. It's one of those that when you need it, you're going to need it. So speak to your pharmacist, get empowered, find out more about Interflora, and just love your gut today.
Oh man, Mzansi, we're having such a beautiful morning already. I can't believe we're almost an hour in. They say that time flies when you're having fun, but this is too much now. You better stop. You better calm down. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually rev it up a little bit and make sure that you possibly walk away with a little bit of something when it comes to your day, as long as you buy your ticket. Because, my friend, you have the opportunity for more wins and more thrills when you play Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and the Daily Lotto Plus, which is new, for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot this Thursday. Buy your tickets now in store, or you can go on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app or cell phone banking. All of the details, though, are on our Expresso Show social media pages. So please go and check them out because, my friend, it is an opportunity for you to get yourself in the running to hopefully win that Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today. You're still right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, which is why we're going to keep the vibes going. However, my beautiful Chan, what's still on the way?
Well, when it comes to that goal right over there, thank you so much for picking us. Hopefully you guys will be sticking around all the way through to 9 a.m. It is World Book Day, so we're going to be doing a lovely review on the book called Swift by Melinda Ferguson. And then we're heading on off to the kitchen. We've got Zola Nene. She's cooking up something incredible, one of my favorites. So go grab some coffee, grab some breakfast. We'll see you after the ad break.
Oh, welcome back, your beauties. First hour done and dusted. We're flying into the second hour of the show. We are impassioned and we are loving the fact that we've got Zola here to cook along with in just a moment. We're going to get into that. But right now, we have to remind you of everything that went down yesterday. It was a massive day in sport. But first, let's get through those news headlines.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. A minute before we hit 7 o'clock, that means it's time for an update on your national headlines. Where Electricity Minister Josienza Ramagopa says South Africans should not expect load shedding during winter this year as the national grid continues to stabilize. Speaking at Eskom headquarters out in Johannesburg, he said generation performance has improved and unplanned outages have dropped sharply. Eskom says load shedding can be avoided if breakdowns remain below 14,000 megawatts. While supply has improved, officials warned that rising municipal debt and electricity theft remain serious threats to the long-term sustainability of the power sector. In other national news, Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana says government is still considering whether to extend temporary fuel levy relief introduced earlier this month. Now, he told Parliament he would review the matter before making an announcement at month end. That's after consulting cabinet colleagues. The current R3 per litre cut was introduced to soften the blow of rising global oil prices linked to Middle East tensions. Now, without further relief, motorists could face sharp increases in May, with petrol expected to rise by more than R2 a litre, diesel by over R7, and paraffin by almost R6. Taking a look at your international news making headlines now, where tensions in the Iran war remain high despite a ceasefire extension, with incidents escalating around the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian forces have seized 2 cargo vessels and reportedly fired on others, disrupting a vital energy corridor and raising fears of renewed conflict. President Donald Trump has maintained a naval blockade, while Tehran accuses the US and Israel of breaching truce terms. Now, analysts warn ongoing instability could drive oil prices even higher. Talks between the US and Iran were due to resume in Pakistan this week, but are yet to start. In other news, Pope Leo has criticized the treatment of prisoners in Equatorial Guinea, highlighting poor hygiene and harsh conditions. Now, rights groups have raised concerns about abuse and disappearances in detention, as the Pope's visit shines a spotlight on inequality in the oil-rich nation. Speaking at a mass attended by some 100,000, including President Teodoro Nguema Mbosago, he called for greater care for the vulnerable and urged leaders to prioritize the common good. Now, Equatorial Guinea is the Pope's final leg on his 10-day 4-nation tour of Africa. Now for your 7 o'clock news, it's close off here with a routine welfare check-in. Westlake in the U.S. state of Ohio turned into a scene straight out of a sitcom when officers found a 91-year-old resident not in distress, but deep in a determined quest to beat her video game high score. The call-out came via the city's Are You OK program after she missed her daily check-in, sparking concerns from both dispatchers and her family. But inside all the calm, apart from the quiet intensity of a gamer on a mission. Now, the officers were greeted not with panic, but with perfectly fine, focused senior gamer at work. The lighthearted moment also proved that you're never too old to chase pixels, points, and a personal best. Well, we say go, Granny, go. We absolutely love to see her still pursuing her dreams. 7 o'clock is where we leave your news. Now it's time to get into some sports.
Just maybe she was playing FIFA and everyone chooses Man City on FIFA for one reason, because they always come out on top. Let's start with football. Erling Haaland scoring the decisive goal last night as Man City claimed that 1-0 win over Burnley to move to the top of the Premier League table. It's happened. Pep Guardiola's side now lead Arsenal on goals scored with 5 matches left to play. And then, of course, on the flip side, Burnley's defeat now confirming, sadly, their drop to the Championship next season. Just not enough time to make up the ground. Well, he's run out of time. As we stay in the footballing lane, we move to Chelsea, and they have dismissed manager Liam Rosenoir after less than 4 months in charge, following now 5 straight Premier League defeats. A heavy loss to Brighton and Hove Albion that proved the final blow, I think, with assistant Callum McFarlane now stepping in as caretaker for the rest of the season. Now we can get into cricket, and Oh, it feels like a once-in-a-lifetime performance from our captain. Fantastic, but I have a feeling she's going to do it again. Laura Wolford produced a breathtaking 115 of 53 balls as the Proteas woman absolutely crushed India by 9 wickets yesterday. Chasing a solid 193, Wolford and Sinead Lewis, they shared a superb 183-run opening stand. This is a T20, guys, and that helped South Africa seal that T20 series in dominant fashion. Well done, ladies. So the hosts have now won the 5-match series, which concludes at the Wanderers on Friday and Benoni on Monday. And bearing in mind, this is India we're playing, they will come back hard, so get out there and support. Now we can get into more cricketing action a little further afield as the Rajasthan Royals returned to winning ways yesterday with a commanding 40-run victory over Lucknow Super Giants in their IPL fixture. Jofra Archer back to his best, starring with 3 for just 20, and he also became the Royals' all-time leading wicket taker in the process, helping bowl out Lucknow for 119. That was after Rajasthan posted 159. Well, we will continue to track our sporting headlines one more time, and that's on the top of the hour around 8 o'clock. But right now, let's track the traffic. Let's get you to work safely.
Well, great. Thank you so much for that. For now, though, let's check in with your roads for the first time out in Cape Town in Milnerton. There is congestion on the N7 northbound. That's at Bosmansdam Road on the M8. Daily commuters can expect delays as traffic builds in that area. So if you're headed that way, please proceed with caution and allow for some extra travel time. But whichever route you're taking on this morning, we wish you all the best out there. For now, that's where we leave your roads. Let's check in with your weather once again. Well, out in Polokwane, your Thursday brings you thunderstorms with rain chanced at 45%. Temperatures, they begin at 14 and rise to a high of 18 degrees. Looking ahead, you can expect cloudy and wet conditions to persist until tomorrow, with rain that's chanced at 25%. Well, let's move into Klerksdorp next, where you can prepare for a cloudy day with scattered thunderstorms and rain forecast at 40%. Your temperatures, well, they begin at a low of 11 degrees, but rise by a couple more degrees to 18 as your high. Cloudy and humid conditions do continue on with rain forecast at 65% tomorrow. And then into Pretoria we go, where you can expect afternoon thunderstorms with a 65% chance of rain. Your temperatures range from a cool 12 degrees to a warmer 17. Now, rain is forecast for the coming days from tomorrow, chanced at 55%, with temperatures in the high teens throughout the weekend. Well, let's see what the City of Gold has to offer out in Johannesburg. Expect mostly cloudy skies throughout your day with afternoon thunderstorms. Now, your temperatures, they start at a brisk 8 and peak at 13 degrees. Looking ahead, rainy conditions do persist until Saturday, with tomorrow chanced at 60%. We head into Mbombela now, where your day kicks off under cloudy skies with afternoon rain chanced at 70%. Having a look at your temperatures, it climbs from a low of 13 and rises to just about 16 as your high. A dry weekend with temperatures in the mid to high 20s lies ahead, but there is rain chance tomorrow at 65%. Out in Bloemfontein, bright and sunny skies are expected for today with gentle northeasterly winds. Your temperatures start at 10 and then rise to 18 as your high. Now, cloudy skies do dominate the remainder of the week with rain chance averaging around 33%. From the beautiful Bloem, we move into Richards Bay next, where your day brings you cloudy skies with afternoon rain, and that is chanced at 25%. Temperatures range from a cool 16 to 21 as your max. And looking ahead, wet conditions decrease as we head towards the weekend. That's great news, with temperatures in the mid to high 20s. And then out in Durban, you'll begin your day under partly cloudy skies with afternoon showers. Temperatures begin at a low of 16 and climb to 20 as your high. Now, you can expect a sunny weekend ahead with temperatures in the high 20s, peaking at 27 on Saturday and 29 on Sunday. And then out in Mthatha, you're in for a mostly sunny day with mild northeasterly winds at 21 kilometers per hour. Temperatures rise from an unwelcoming 9, but then doubles to a pleasant 18 as your high. And for the coming days, expect temperatures in the mid to high 20s and rain forecast at 60% tomorrow. We move over to Uba next, formerly known as Craddock, where it's mostly sunny conditions that are expected throughout your day. Your temperatures, well, they'll range between a nippy 10 to a warmer 21. Looking into the week ahead, expect partly cloudy skies with rain forecast at 40% tomorrow and 50% on Sunday. For Gompo City, let's touch base with you, formerly known as East London. Expect partly cloudy and humid conditions on your side, with strong northeasterly winds at 31 kilometers per hour. Temperatures are between 16 and 21, and looking ahead, expect intervals of both clouds and sunshine, and then the rain returns on Sunday. Out in Ebeja, your day is looking partly cloudy with strong easterly winds sitting at 34 kilometers per hour. Your temperatures sit between 13 and 21, and in the days ahead, variable cloudiness will prevail with temperatures peaking at 31 degrees come Saturday. And in the gorgeous George, on the cards today is partly cloudy skies with a gentle breeze, this time around coming through from the east. Your temperatures range between 12 and 21. And looking ahead, you're in for a rainy weekend with temperatures ranging between 11 and 29. Out in the mother city, partly cloudy and humid conditions dominate your day today. Your temperatures look like a cool 13-degree start and a 22-degree peak. In the coming days, anticipate mostly sunny skies with no rain expected through to Saturday, but then Sunday there is rain chanced at 80%. Out in Sutherland, you can expect a sunny day ahead with subtle northeasterly winds sitting at 23 kilometers per hour. Now your temperatures range from a brisk 8 but rise to 19. Looking ahead, partly cloudy and humid conditions to dominate with rain averaging around 30%. All right, Kimberly, it's your time to shine now, and you are in for a mostly sunny day, but there will be gentle northeasterly winds coming on through. Your temperatures range between 12 and 22. Expect temperatures in the low 20s in the upcoming days. Rain is forecast at 40% come tomorrow. And then finally, let's see what's happening out in Uppington. Well, on your side, you are in for a nice day ahead, but there is rain forecast at 55%. Temperatures start at a cool 16 and climb to a warmer 28. And the days ahead bring you cloudy and wet conditions with temperatures in the mid to high 20s. Definitely better weather than yesterday around the country, and I'm pretty sure you're looking forward to that. But now let's check in with your sunrise view of this hour. KZN was beautifully represented at 6 o'clock, and now let's see the Western Cape. Out in Wynberg in Cape Town, our friend of the show, Samaya Conrad, got in touch with this very beautiful view, pastel hues coming on through, muted colors just shining through. It looks like a painting, in fact, Samaya. Absolutely gorgeous morning view, letting us know that in Cape Town, better days lie ahead. 22 degrees is what you can expect in your side of town. And Samaya, we do wish you a beautiful day. For now, though, get those cameras ready, clean those lenses, and snap away. Let us know your pictures on 063 036 9649. We've seen from Samaya, and now it's up to you.
Simply more Zola, because that's what we demand. And I keep looking at the picture because it's just so gorgeous.
It's me.
It really is you. And we are so proud of you. The fourth new child released into the culinary world. And you've promised us that you're going to push the boat out a little bit with this one as you reconnect with some of your favorite travel.
Yes.
And this is all about the storytelling, which is the best part, because every meal tells a story.
Exactly.
So what are we creating right now?
This tells the story of a trip I took to Malaysia with my sister. And like I said before, always...
How is your gorgeous sister?
Okay. Every time I mention her, people get very excited. And I love that for her. Okay, shout out, Zamo.
Yeah, and she's not in the book. No, she actually is in the book.
She's very well. She's very well. She's very, very well. Graham, I'm going to get you to help me. So put some lemongrass in there for me.
Okay, thank you for telling me what that was.
There you go. And then, Malaysia cooking class learned how to make a beef version of this dish. So I'm doing a chicken version. This is, by the way, rendang, chicken rendang. Yes.
So how would you rendang? Is it a curry? Is it a?
Yes, it's like a flavor base. And usually, like I say, you can pop the onions in there.
Chopped.
you make it using beef, which is a really lengthy process. And in simplifying it and making a chicken version, obviously it's a little bit quicker to make and more accessible. This is some coriander. This is some fennel seed or aniseed. We put some ginger in there as well. You can use galangal, which is a new discovery for a lot of people in terms of ingredients.
Okay,
But
and that fits into the ginger lane.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. It's part of the ginger family. So those are all the spices: cumin, aniseed, fennel, and coriander. Then this is a sambal, which is a chili paste. So it's very, very potent. So you can add as much or as little as you want. No, not all of it, please.
What do you recommend? Because you and I'll be sweating in this kitchen, girl.
A little goes a long way. So
Okay.
even just a teaspoon will go a really long way.
Okay, just at home right now, just wink if this is too much or too little. Okay, we're going to just
And you can use it as a condiment, or you can use it as obviously an ingredient. So we're just going to add some water to
making
that.
my mouth water big time. And chili normally makes my head water, not my mouth. That is great.
Not your head watering.
I dare I say, because it feels like just offsides to talk about gagging while you're eating.
No, don't talk about gagging at all, Graham, at all. Before you talk about gagging, this paste I'm going to now use as a little bit as a marinade for the chicken. So we're using some chicken drumsticks that have no skin on them, and then I'm going to put the rest into the pan just to start frying, because the key to this is to fry off your spices and your aromatics.
Just like you do with a curry, right?
And that builds flavor, exactly.
There we go. Because obviously the flavored oil is what gets everywhere. So get the flavor into the oil.
Exactly. And in Malaysia, when we did this, in a pestle and mortar, like a stone pestle and mortar, so it did take a lot of elbow grease, but obviously in simplifying things.
Oh, but then I'm thinking
use
also
a blender.
about like the muddling that you're doing when you're crushing and using that modality. You're going to get so much out of your herbs and spices. Why no skin?
No skin, just because it cooks for a really long time and it becomes like flabby. We like a crispy chicken skin moment, but we don't like in isiZulu we say inoni, which is like a blabbery, fatty, yucky.
Yoni. I'm going to say that. I'm going to use it out of context and someone's going to roll their eyes at me today, but I'm sorry. Yoni.
It's all right. You can blame me when somebody questions you. So basically what you want to do in real time is you want to fry off the spice paste to develop the flavors. You want to dry it out a little bit. It'll get much darker. So you can see from the turmeric, it's very yellow at the moment. So you want to just keep frying it, keep, blooming the spices, cooking off the aromatics. Blooming the spices,
What sort of heat are you doing this on? Because I would be terrified I'm going to kind of ruin the process before we've even gotten going.
I always say, if somebody is kind of an amateur or starting out to cooking, go low rather than high, because, you can't come back from burning something, but you can always increase the heat and get it, bubbling a little bit faster if you're feeling more confident. If you're standing right by it and you are short in time, just turn it up and let it go.
Rock and roll.
But keep it stirring, keep it moving.
I'm bearing by my attention span is like 3 seconds. I'll often forget that I have a process going on one side and return to it at number 8, where I'm oh my word, the chicken skin.
This is why mise en place is so important, which is, preparing all of your ingredients so you have everything inside so you don't miss anything. That's also a really good tip. So ideally, you want to marinate this for at least an hour or overnight is even better. And then once so we're going to use our imagination here, live television.
So much darker now.
It's so much darker, so much, drier, and, the colors changed, So you're going to cook this off for about 6 to 8 minutes just to develop the flavor. Then you're going to add your chicken. So you see now why we wouldn't want the skin, because 100%. We're not frying, hard frying, pan searing. So we're not going to get that crispiness. But what we are going to get is a permeation of real flavor to the bone of the chicken.
I would air fry the skin and put it as crispy bits on the top afterwards. Like, maybe some chili oil on it, or I'd use the chicken skin to dip into this chili paste and just live it better.
Have you tasted that chili paste? You might not want to do that.
I'm glistening and I'm just smelling it. But I like that also because it's going to soak up so much of that flavor
Absolutely, exactly. So obviously this will also be much darker at this stage. You want to toast coat your chicken in those aromatics, in more of the aromatics, so we're building flavor,
Layers,
and then you're going to add some coconut milk or coconut cream, even better, you know. And then an ingredient that I love as well that might be a discovery for people is tamarind.
Tamarind.
So it's used a lot in sort of regional Indian cooking, but in Malaysia it's also used as like an end seasoning.
Okay, the finishing touch.
Exactly. Usually used with fish, but in rendang, obviously it adds that sour, acidic note. Reserve some of the moisture in the chicken
Well, I spent
as
the day
well.
on a free-range chicken farm yesterday. Let's just stop this conversation, okay? Let's just stop. I don't even know where these things came from.
Moving right along, this is some coconut, so desiccated coconut that you toast in a pan, in a dry pan, and then in a pestle and mortar again, grind it up, and it becomes a paste.
Oh, because when you're cooking, it's going to release all the oil.
And you smell it. It's kind of roasted coconut flavor. So you can just already imagine the sort of depth of flavor in this dish. So this will go in at the end. You can now then taste for seasoning. If you want to add a little bit of more salt, if you need a little bit more acidity, you'll then add a little bit more tamarind.
You've got all of these tools to be able to achieve any little nuance.
Exactly.
You must have felt like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory in Malaysia. How much did you enjoy that?
Oh my goodness. You know, Malaysia is the kind of, their national fruit is durian. So you step off the plane and you just smacked in the face by the smell of durian, which is very overwhelming. But you kind of acclimatize, you get used to it. The markets are insane. It's busy, it's bustling,
Scale
strange
as well, just
smells,
so big,
strange flavors. And then going shopping for, you know, your cooking class, incredible. And then being with somebody whose food culture is being shared with you so openly was just such an incredible experience. I think travel and food go hand in hand.
Can I tell you something right now?
Tell me.
Because we do have a tendency to prattle on. What you experience there is what you've done for me and what you do for us. Every day here, you're helping people not discover foreign, beautiful flavors, and this is great. I love this. You've made it accessible, but you have helped us discover our best flavors, and that's amazing. That is Simply More Zola. Man, I hope we're going to get Simply More Zola number 20.
Oh, goodness.
Because I just want more, okay? And if you want more, and you, of course, have been watching, you stand a chance to win a signed copy of Zola Nena's brand new book and released to the world, Simply More Zola. So what you've got to do, head over to the Expresso Instagram page, find the post with Zola, and then leave a comment answering this question. And it's a bit of an emotional one, and lean into that. Cooking is all about making memories. If you could cook a meal for anyone special and using one of Zola's recipes from her new book, which is a great mode, who would it be and why? Delve into it. Come on, man. Don't forget to use the hashtag Expresso Show and tag and follow a foodie. Please plug them into this magic. If nothing else, just prompt them to make some rendang a little bit later today. But I love the fact that we have shown a way of doing it with the chicken in a very South African flavor, but get the best out of Southeast Asia and get the best out of Zola Nena. Oh, not the best, just simply more Zola Nena, because it's always the best. We'll see you after this. That smells amazing.
Doesn't it?
Hey? Jeez, this thing, when eventually everything was combined, it was like someone was punching my nose.
Only you can make my day.
Oh, welcome back, you beauties. We've had an amazing show, but definitely informed by an emotional connection today. On World Book Day, we are joined by Melinda Ferguson to unpack what seems like the most powerful memoir titled Swift, and written in the weeks following the sudden loss of her partner. The book is a raw and deeply moving reflection on grief, on healing, and a level of resilience that you will only understand once we delve into this journey, even drawing on her experience rescuing a fragile bird as a symbol of survival and hope. Or maybe this can become that symbol for you. Please, can we give her a very warm welcome with our non-existent studio audience? One day I'll have 1,000 people in the studio just cheering for every amazing person that sits on this manifestation station, we call it. So you are manifesting something quite powerful set against what must be some of the darkest hours of your life.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to start this conversation because every day is a check-in. How are you today, right now?
Today I'm really relieved that I made it on time and I wasn't caught in traffic. I feel almost surreal. I mean, I lost my amazing soulmate partner, soulmate. His name was Matt. I call him my soulmate. Just over 4 months ago, and in that time I've written a book. I've released the book. I've also published it because I'm a publisher as well. And I'm sitting on a breakfast TV show going, how the hell is he even dead? Like, I'm in that space still.
And please take this from whence it's coming, because I can see you are processing. As we're looking at each other, we are processing. 4 months, you are still in the coalface.
Yeah.
To go through this process, where does it leave you now? Because it's a massive undertaking and it might feel like you're being offered a chance and an opportunity to do something, but once you engage, you've got to go there.
I am there.
You are there right now. Why was it so important for you to open a window into that, to bring other people who might be there into the space of process?
Do you know, in the first few hours, I walked into the house with a bird. The bird I'd rescued, it was a baby swift. I didn't know it was a swift. I knew nothing about birds, but this was an insectivore. Matt had already told me what to feed it. I was feeding it crickets, worms, and all these things. Took it to the mountains to see whether it would want to fly yet. He was at home, and I arrived back with a bird, and my soulmate was dead. I found him in bed, dead. And I'd kissed him goodbye 2 days earlier, and it was the biggest shock of my life. But I saw in my one hand a baby bird that was literally on the edge of its life. Its eyes were sunken. It had been dehydrated for 18 hours. It had fallen out of the nest from parents. I mean, I don't know where the parents were. I just rescued it by chance. And I saw Matt lying in the bed. And it was the most horrendous thing to see the person you love dead. And I had a bird that was beating in my hand, a heart. And I looked at the bird and I looked at him and I changed focus. I'd already got crickets from the pet shop on the way before I discovered his body because I had a feeling that he was dead. I hadn't been able to talk to him for a whole day, a whole night, and there was no message going through. And I had this almost preordained sense that if I let this bird get to the point of flying, his soul, my darling soul, could fly with the bird. And Graham, what I did was I just put everything into the rescue of the bird, and 8 days later it flew.
How important is it for the person who is in that moment right now? And I think I've discovered through this job, you'd be amazed at how many people who are standing up right now are actually falling down.
Yeah.
They are going through their darkest hour. They just don't know how to even go there. Shifting to a different modality, being able to focus on something else in this triage phase of the emotional trauma. How important was that to you? What lesson have you learned? Because you're already gleaning so much from a journey that you barely even begun to open up.
I'm so happy you saw that because it's changed my life. I was about to go. I could see the valley, the deep, dark valley of grief. And once I slid down, it was not going to allow me to come back. It felt like I was looking at mud that was going to slip and pull and strangle me. And the bird gave me this absolute tiny bit of hope that there would be a transformation possible if I could just keep holding on to this thing. And that is what has happened. And instead of going down into it, I cry every day. I cried when I was driving here. I'll cry just now. Maybe I'll cry right now.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a cry after this. And there's a reason why we've met each other today. I was having a conversation with a petrol attendant yesterday, Theo, who he needed to speak to someone because his life was falling apart around him, and he didn't ask for anything. He just wanted advice on what to do. And there was something about my look on my face and we spoke about exactly this. The joy here is, for me, that you created the modality. The bird was a gift in that moment, but this book, this story, what you are doing with this, every action since then was created in you. How important was it for you to know the dark days first? You're a recovered addict. You've gone through the hardest yards that any human being can go through. How important was it? This is resilience, knowing what you can take and what you can do. How important was it to have survived that? Instead of judging yourself for it.
26 years ago, I was on the streets of Hillbrow right now during winter. I was whoring my body for drugs. I was a crack and heroin addict. I was lost. I was going to jump off Ponty in Joburg. I'd had nothing left. My children, babies had been taken, and I was a slave to drugs. A miraculous thing happened. It's too long to talk about, but I got clean on the 1st of September 1999. When I found Matt dead, that recovery that I've been holding for 26 years, it was the thing that allowed me to actually say change is possible, transformation out of this terrible feeling of sadness can become something beautiful, and we can create.
What you are creating right now, and I've probably interviewed 50,000 people, and I've never encountered someone in the phase of grief reaching out, not maybe in the depths of COVID. Did we touch this level of trauma shared?
We all grieving in this world right now. I feel like it's almost this collective thing that I've entered. And in a way, just saying, listen, things are sad and they're hard, but we can actually go through them because as human beings, we've been blessed with this thing called adaptability, change.
It's our superpower.
It's a superpower that we have to imagine the world after. One of the things I speak about in the book is the stories we tell ourselves are everything. That's the thing. I believe the Swift held my tortured soulmate's soul. And when it flew, I saw him in this little gladiator outfit on the Swift, you know? Someone will say, were you taking mushrooms? No, I wasn't. I was watching a bird fly out of my hand that held my lover's body in it.
And I'm saying thank you because you've created that modality for someone else to plug into. First of all, if you need to reach out to depression, anxiety group, reach out to someone maybe who isn't connected, who can give you this kind of advice, because you do need to reach out to someone. So if it feels too charged to speak to the people closest to you, but if you are in this space right now, your darkest hour, just please lean into this. Find that totem, a change in modality. But the bottom line here is every ounce of strength, everything that you needed to overcome what is one of the greatest challenges in life, and share that with you has come from within you. And that is amazing to us. So thank you so much for being brave enough to be here today.
Thank you.
We absolutely love you. And of course, we will continue to very proudly display the Swift on all of our social media platforms. If you're connected to this book and you want to speak and share and process, I have a feeling this is going to create one of the biggest group processing opportunities that we've ever had. So thank you so much.
I just want to hug you. Thank you.
Well, we're going to hug as we move out of the studio.
Wow, what an incredible moment, and thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. We are so glad that you're among us, that you can actually witness life the way that you do through your eyes. Right now, though, we are back in the kitchen with our favorite Mazola Nene, and of course, we're talking all things to do with comfort, with the Queen of Comfort, as we celebrate the launch of a brand new book. It's called Simply More Zola. Now we're moving into a sweet, savory type of space. I'm going to ask her where she kind of puts and categorizes this. It is something that is ultimately so South African. I grew up eating it. Mama Joy, you've got the best ones. I absolutely love it. And these ones are definitely golden clouds of nostalgia. I absolutely am into a pumpkin fritter, Zola.
Me too.
My auntie, Mama Joy, the way when she whips this up in the kitchen at family gatherings, it's all of our favorite pastimes. So where do we begin?
Yes.
And you know what, taking on
Tell me.
a South African dish, quintessentially South African dish, can be tough. Tell us how you put your stamp on this.
Well, okay, so let's start, you know, what you said. Is it sweet or is it savory?
Actually, yes. Is it sweet or
So
savory?
in my book, I've put it in the 7 colors chapter, as one of this, one of the dishes that you can have in your feast.
One of the sides, yeah.
Exactly, because a lot of South Africans eat it as part of. Here, you can crack it
Thank
if you don't mind.
What an honor.
Eat it as part of the savory course, but because I dusted in cinnamon sugar, it also kind of plays a sweet role. So the answer for me is both.
Both. All of the above.
Yes, exactly.
I will say though, even with butternut and pumpkin, growing up, we would have it with some cinnamon on it.
Yeah.
Or even a little bit of sugar to push that sweetness out of is it a fruit or vegetable? It's got seeds, so.
It's a vegetable.
Okay, classified as a vegetable. Out of the vegetable itself. What have you put in so far?
So far, mashed pumpkin in there. We've got some amasi in there. A bit of sugar in there for a little bit of sweetness. If you're taking it to the dessert, you can definitely add a little bit more sugar into that. We've got an egg in there and some vanilla. Okay. So now I'm going to get you to be my mixer girl.
Okay, I thought I was going to have the honor of putting it into the pan.
So flour, we've got some baking powder and some bicarb and a little bit of salt. Remember, when you're baking or when you're making even sweet things, you want a little bit of salt, just to balance out the sweetness. Okay. So just mix all of that together, and then easy peasy into
we
there.
don't even sieve our ingredients.
You can definitely sift the ingredients. I would advise that if you want kind of lighter, airy ones. But I'll show you how to make them so that they can be, robust.
Robust.
Okay, into a pan here, we do some neutral oil.
Like a canola oil or something.
Exactly, vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
Yeah, exactly. Heat it up to medium heat. The key
So
here
you give me the tough job here, girl.
I have a way of delegating the tougher things, So you want a neutral oil. Because the batter's so thick, that's why they are going to be a little bit fluffier, a little bit more robust. There are people who deep fry their fritters, but I like to shallow fry mine. You can do it either way. It's completely up to you.
Yeah.
The key here is to go medium to low heat, okay? Then take spoonfuls of the batter.
Did I mix it right?
I see some flour.
Oh, no.
We move.
Oh, no.
We move.
My arm got tired.
So spoonfuls, and then you want to kind of pile it up a little bit high, just to give it a little bit more body. And if you want perfectly round ones, just shape them as you put it into the pan. So like I said, medium, low heat. And that'll make sure that they brown and cook evenly.
Okay, so I'm not saying this is my question, but somebody asked me if you could air fry pumpkin fritters.
Listen, I have an air frying chapter in the book. Actually.
Oh my gosh, you speaking my language.
I know what the people want, and I try to give it to them. But in this instance, I wouldn't air fry these just because the batter is quite moist. It's going to turn rubbery in the air fryer.
Got you.
You're better off shallow frying. Look, there's not much oil going on in here.
Right.
If you want to use a spray instead, if you're kind of watching your fat intake, you can do that as well.
On the inverse, butter.
You know how I feel about butter.
More butter, more better.
Absolutely. More butter, more better. Okay, we're going to flip this quickly.
Wow. Ooh, that was quick, actually.
Yeah, it is quite quick because they are quite airy and really light.
Yeah.
So keep the temperature low, and you're tempted, like I was, to kind of flatten it, but because you want them to kind of stay puffed,
don't squish them.
Don't squish them. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing.
Zola, so I will say what I noticed here, and I think you mentioned it, that you do chuck on some brown sugar and cinnamon.
Yes, so even regular sugar, white sugar and cinnamon. For the cinnamon sugar coating, the key is I'm going to let these cook for a little bit longer, and you can see they are cooking. They are really light and fluffy, but you take them straight out of the pan and then into the cinnamon sugar. Well, let's demonstrate with one of the ones that were made previously. So while it's still hot, that's when the sugar will stick to it, and you want like a crust of that sugar. Just for extra deliciousness. I'm going to tear this or break this one in half.
And then we're going to break bread together.
You can see the fluffy goodness in there. Look at that.
Is that Zola approved?
It is. It is. Well done, culinary team. You did the things.
Absolutely. Do you see the flour going everywhere as I clap? So this is on page 87 of your cookbook. The food stylist, your editor, the team came together and just, who made these?
Me, I did.
Perfection.
I actually really did.
These are the most perfect little fritters I've
and
ever
I stacked
seen.
them because I do like to be involved in all the parts. So I do style my own book. I have a friend who helps me with prop styling, so she gets all the props, and then we create this beautiful Beautiful,
And then who
beautiful book
ate it,
together.
Zola? Tell us the truth.
Who ate what?
All the food that you would make in the recipes.
Myself,
Yes.
the photographer, everybody involved in the book. My family, for sure, would write lists at the end of the day. They'd be like, yeah, no, don't worry, we'll bring Tupperwares,
We'll come
do
through.
the things.
The
yeah.
stuff team's ready. Don't even worry about it, Zola.
Exactly.
Well, congratulations once again. We're so excited for Mzansi to get their hands on it. We know they already have because it's been out for 3 weeks. And we can't wait, of course, for you to get your hands on this. Now, to stand a chance to win a signed copy of Zola Nene's brand new book, Simply More Zola, head over to the Expresso Instagram page. You can find us at Expresso Show. And then find the post with the beautiful Zola. Leave a comment answering this question. Cooking is all about making memories, of course. But if you could cook a meal for anyone special using a recipe from our girl Zola's new book, who would it be and also why? Don't forget that hashtag Expresso Show and tag a fellow foodie. Me personally, I'm going to tag Zola. I'm going to say, can I come for lunch on a Sunday? Because if you know anything about Zola on a Sunday, she's eating good. Us, we there with our sandwiches and leftover pizza from the night before. But we're so inspired by you, Zola, and please,
Thank you.
like Ray said, we want 20 more. Yeah?
Okay.
Is it a deal? Can we pinky promise
No,
on
no,
that?
no, too much pressure, too much pressure.
She said, I'm not committing to nothing. We'll see you on the other side of this, Expresso fam. Can we eat now?
Yes, let's. Let's.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, my feel-good family. It is still your feel-good breakfast show right here on S3. It is about that time where we talk all things Tropica Island of Treasure Season 12. And this year, they're bringing together a lineup of big personalities. Look, the lineup, it's fire. And one of the names stepping into the mix this season is someone many South Africans already know. From modeling and pageantry to ballet, we've got the beautiful Lalela Mswane. She's no stranger to the spotlight, but the island is a completely different ball game. Now, before we chat to her, let's see how she's prepping for the island.
I decided to enter Tropica Island of Treasure at this point in my life because I think I needed something exciting, something out of the box, something I'd never ever conquered before, and it was just the perfect challenge. Winning Tropica Island of Treasure would, I think, solidify my tenacity, solidify that nothing is the limit, and it would show me that I can do absolutely anything and everything that I set my mind to. I see myself as the strongest contender of the season because if there's a person who knows competition, who knows how to thrive and conquer competition, you're looking at her. How I'm preparing for the island is that I am in the gym 7 out of 7 days in a week. I'm trying to just push myself physically as much as I can. And mentally, I'm completing a lot of puzzles, a lot of mind games, just to stretch my brain a little bit more. I'm naturally competitive. What I mean when I say I am competitive is I will stop at nothing to ensure that I am number one all the time. What I'm looking forward to the most about being on the island is just interacting with new people. I love meeting new people. I am looking for a partner with a Midas touch, somebody who, whatever they touch turns into gold, but also somebody very disciplined, fun. A little bit of chaos is never a bad thing. What makes me well suited for this competition is that I am literally mind over matter personified. That is always applied to everything that I've done and has yielded much success for me.
I mean, she is beauty, she is grace, she is Miss Lalela Mswane. Welcome to Expresso.
Thank you for having me.
How exciting. You are officially one of the celebrity contestants. Why does it feel right to be heading to the island now?
Oh my word, I think because I've always loved the brand. Tropica
Okay.
has been a part of my household
Since childhood?
Yes.
When you were younger, what was the flavor that mommy always used to buy?
Orange.
Mine was pineapple.
Why?
It's still my favorite.
No, mine's still orange. Like,
Okay.
I feel like it's such an OG flavor.
It is
like,
an
who
OG
doesn't like
one.
orange?
So this is why you're like, I'm ready. Because I mean, we've got the titles, we've got all
Mm-hmm.
the pageantry behind us. Now you just want something to test you?
I think I like doing fresh things, new things. I shouldn't be too predictable, right?
Yes.
And I don't think anybody would have expected me to venture off into Tropical Island of Treasure, but I'm so excited.
Did you expect yourself to venture off onto an island?
An island is always a good idea. So when the opportunity arose, I was like, sign me up.
I'm
Definitely,
doing it.
yeah.
Okay, and then the clip we just watched, I mean, you are training hard. We're also talking off camera. You're in the gym, what, 5:30 every morning?
Yes.
And you said you've got a military-styled personal trainer prepping you
Love
for this.
him, but don't. But like, I feel ready, but I'm still
feel
sore.
ready.
I feel strong more than
Good.
anything. I think even after the season, I will literally continue. It's become such an integral part of my life, and I'm really excited.
Exciting. And in the clip also, you said that you're a competitor. Now, competitors, I mean, you want to reach #1, but everything doesn't always go to plan. So if it doesn't go to plan, how are you going to handle that pressure?
It's going to go to plan.
From your lips to
First of
God's
all,
ears.
it'll all work out.
Yes.
Sure. I'm actually such a person that speaks life into things. Like, so if it doesn't work, it will work
It
out.
will work.
But if it doesn't, it's okay, man. Like, it's just an experience.
And
All
it's
a
an
big part of life.
adventure.
Yes.
And you're going to learn so much about yourself
Yeah.
nonetheless. And then what's incredible about this specific show is it's not just an individual game, it's a partnership. So when it comes to you, what are you bringing to the table?
Obviously, I have always believed I've got a Midas touch. Anything and everything that I touch turns into gold. I'm very competitive, but I'm also very silly.
Okay.
I'm a goofball. People don't know that about me. I think they assume I'm always just so serious. No. I love laughing. I will bring the competition. I'll bring spice, sass. Actually, tune in.
Tune in, just
I mean,
watch
just watch
Lalela.
the
So what is, you said that no one's actually seen that part of you,
Yeah.
that the silly, the goofy side. What else do you think the viewers will be very surprised by when you get to the island?
I'm very emotional.
So are there going to be some tears?
I hope not. Happy tears.
Happy tears
Yes,
when you
I win.
When you touch the gold. Exactly that. And then we said, okay, there's a partner. What are you looking for in a partner? The perfect, if you could describe him or her.
Somebody who's adaptable, because it is a game. We don't know what we'll be faced with. Somebody who can really just maneuver with anything and make the best out of any situation. I need somebody who's fit, guys. I'm not trying to be with a partner who's going to pass away mid-competition.
Pass away.
No, like
Dramatic.
I need you to be with the program. I'm already like training. I'm taking this so
Yes.
seriously. I need you to, you know,
Also bring your
Yeah.
A game here.
be competitive, but also just like a fun soul. Let's have fun.
Let's have fun.
Let's like secure the bag.
but
while
also,
having fun.
yeah, because
Yeah.
when all is said and done and you go home, you also want the memories. You
Yes,
also want to go,
yeah.
remember when we were dying of laughter because we couldn't do so and so and so.
Exactly.
Okay, so we know you're in the gym, 5:30 every single morning. How are you training your mind?
I've been playing a lot of puzzles because I have watched the show, obviously. There are always puzzles of some sort. So I've just like been trying to get into that mode again because it's been a while since I tapped into that side.
That side
Yeah.
of you. And when you're doing the puzzles, are you like, okay, I've got this? Is that a strength of yours? Or do you think the physical side is going to be more of a strength for you? Or you're keeping your cards close to your chest?
Very, very close to my chest.
Can we
because
just
the
say-
competition is watching and I'm always alert and aware. So I'm like,
I want to see if we can go. I think I've spoken to maybe 6 or 7 of you, 5 of you. I don't know what the number is. And everyone has said the same person every single time. Who is your biggest competition?
all of them. I don't underestimate anybody. This
You're
is
the
Tropica
first person
Island
who's
of
given me
Treasure.
a different answer.
No. You cannot.
Interesting.
You actually cannot. It's very audacious of anybody to actually say, my biggest competition is. Oh, because that game will surprise you. The competition. No, you can't. I don't even want to know what they all said, but I view them all.
That's
just
incredible.
as equal.
Can I say something? I
Yeah.
think you are the biggest competition. With these answers that you've just given me, that just came out of nowhere and I didn't expect that.
No, but how can you actually
That's
say we don't know
true.
what's coming, right? So Tropica is not like just a physical element. It's a combination of so many things.
Of course.
And we don't really know each other like that.
Sure. Interesting. I'm so excited for season 12. Look, you're not going away just yet. We have your first challenge. Are you up for it?
Always.
Let's see if she wins 1 for 1 over here. My Feel Good family. Thank goodness Lalela said, I'm going to stick around. But if you guys missed Tropica Island Search on Monday, Zan and Bobby van Jaarsveld, they took on Vietnam. If you guys missed it, well, lucky you. Take a look at this.
Join me, Zanele Potelwa, this week as our Tropica Island search continues through Southeast Asia. We're in Vietnam, baby, where golden beaches meet buzzing cities and ancient traditions shape everyday life. Now, we all know travel is better with a partner, right? So, it's introducing Bobby van Jaarsveld.
Will Vietnam be the smoothest of them all?
Join us Monday evening at 6, repeat Tuesday at 2 p.m. on S3 to find out.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us. It's right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on S3. We are celebrating World Book Day throughout the show today, and we're looking at fresh, real ways that people really can reconnect with reading and also finding community through it. And one of those is the Silent Book Club right here in the Mother City, where readers gather not to talk, but simply to read, but together. Now, we brought on Sean Buck, who joins us as the Cape Town chapter organizer. Sean, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
I was just telling you that on social media, I saw this pop up because I'm really looking to get back into reading again. It was really a pastime from my childhood I loved, but it is World Book Day and a great way to celebrate this today and into the weekend. So as we celebrate the power of reading, what do you think people are really searching for when they walk into something like the Silent Book Club? And also, can you explain what the Silent Book Club is?
Yeah, so the Silent Book Club is a BYOB, or Bring Your Own Book gathering. So everyone comes together and we meet in public spaces. It could be cafes, parks, in the middle of the street, on the train, wherever. And we just sit and read together. So there's an hour of silent reading, and then afterwards you're welcome to meet with people and chat, or if you don't want to, you can leave and
Are you reading
go
the
away.
same book or just whatever book you
Yeah,
bring?
whatever you want to read. So some people are fiction, nonfiction, self-help, fantasy. It's kind of all over the place. It's really cool to have all those people come together. So I think that's what people are looking for, is that community of all of it. And then also just a moment. I mean, imagine seeing, up to 300 adults in complete silence. when do we ever get that? You know,
It looks like a demonstration. People are going to start quickly.
We've gotten that comment. Like, is this a protest? And no, we're just sitting and reading. That's it.
I mean, I guess it is kind of a protest, especially when we're looking at the demanding world we're living in. Everybody's attention span has decreased. We're constantly on our phones scrolling and seeking the next dopamine hit. So it is really kind of like you know what, take a moment. An hour's not a lot, 60 minutes to gather, sit around. I mean, what are you reading right now?
Yeah, right now I'm reading Emperor, The Gates of Rome by Con Golden. I was told that it proves the Roman Empire theory that men think about the Roman Empire too much. But it's a really good book, worth a read.
Sure, that is beautiful. I love the fact that you could probably get book recommendations from other people as well.
Yeah, some incredible book recommendations and really amazing local South African authors as well. I've really, since starting this 2 years ago, have really gotten into the local author scene.
Oh, no, we're
there's
great.
Some incredible authors here.
I mean, not to say, but I mean, South Africans are just good at everything.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? So what have you noticed happens when people give themselves that permission to really just sit around?
Yeah.
And are they avid readers or newcomers? Like who comes
Yeah, I
through?
think we have a balance of both. I think we have people who are trying to get back into reading, and this is such a nice space for that because there is a little bit of that social pressure that I think does help with things like ADHD or just getting distracted. But then we have people who are very, very avid readers, and I think getting those people in the same space is really fun. And then I think people are getting, again, this moment of silence, this kind of meditation that comes with it. We do our gatherings on the weekend. And so whether you're coming from a really hectic week or you're about to go into a really hectic week, I think taking a moment on a weekend to just sit, let your imagination flow, to be meditative is
that
really
you guys?
powerful.
Is that moments
yeah,
from
that
the
was
previous one?
on the train. We've done a gathering on the train. We had
ways.
500 people join us.
What?
And we rode, from Muizenberg to town, and we've done from town to Kalk Bay. And
Oh my
yeah, we just kind of
gosh.
take over the train and sit and read together.
That is, and the train is a great way because you're kind of lulled into the space, like you said, of meditation. And then there's another group as
Yeah,
well.
this was on Bree Street. So on Sundays they've been doing the Bree Street
Oh, they close off the
closures.
streets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we joined that quite a few times and just sat in the middle of the road and read, and people had lots of thoughts about that on social media.
I'm sure.
But it's a lot of fun. Yeah, public parks, kind of all over the place.
And I love seeing people from all walks of life coming on through as well, because reading is that. It's that non-barrier that all of us can just gather and be within another world, an imaginary world. So tell me a bit more about your relationship with reading. Have you always been a reader?
Yeah, I grew up, thankfully, my parents read to me a lot, and I grew up a reader, and that was such a huge blessing. But as I kind of got, I would say, to the puberty years, then there was girls, there was sports, there was all these things that distracted me, and I really fell out of love with reading. And it was only probably about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, my mom actually bought me a Kindle, and being able to use that to access books from the library, to get books for cheaper, and just really opened my world to books aren't just a physical book. There's ebooks, there's audiobooks, there's other ways for people to take in books. And I think that access to books is really, really important. And so we've been able to help promote that with different charities like the Bookery, who build school libraries and raise money for them. And so yeah, I think like access to books, even for me in a privileged space, was so impactful. So I hope we can help give that to other people as well.
Oh, I love the fact that there's purpose behind your work too. Reading is such an incredible thing to have for comprehension, one, but also just for your imagination, to escape into other worlds. I mean, that feeling of reading a book and you don't even see words anymore. You literally are seeing an entire picture of what you've imagined to be. So if people want to access this, come on into your space as well. Please tell me about the next reading event that you've got.
Yeah, so the next one is this weekend at the Norval Foundation. So we'll be reading kind of adjacent to the sculpture garden and enjoying the outdoors as much as we can as winter comes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's on Saturday at 10 a.m. And yeah, just come through, bring your book. You don't need to be anybody special or anything. You don't need to be the most extroverted and talk to anyone if you don't want to. Just come and read with us.
I love that. Also, I'm not saying that Sean spoke to the weather guards and said the rain must stop, but the rain does stop on Saturday and returns on Sunday. So it is the perfect opportunity to go on through. We're celebrating World Book Day today, but of course, World Book Day can be celebrated in your own way every single day. And just a reminder for all of us to pick up a book again, and the next Silent Book Club, like you mentioned, that gathering happens in Takai at the Norval Foundation, the 25th of April, which is on Saturday from 10 a.m. So please settle in, enjoy a dedicated hour of quiet reading. Can people bring their coffee?
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Bring your
must.
tea, bring your coffee, bring your friends as well, and make sure that just before your brunch date, you come on through and enjoy a beautiful reading experience. Sean, thank you for what you do.
Amazing. Thanks so
This
much.
is incredible work. Maybe I'll also jump on that book in a little bit.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Some people need their book, others need their coffee. It's certainly this time of the day. So we are here to celebrate big moves in the coffee space. From Sydney to London to Cape Town, Sage has quickly grown into one of the most influential brands in home coffee worldwide. And as South Africans embrace the third wave of coffee officially, Cape Town is fast emerging as a leading global hub for coffee culture. Yes, we can be a little snobby sometimes, but today we are joined by David Govan, the president of Sage, Europe, Middle East and Africa, who has led the transition from Breville to Sage and unlocked so much value for us in that move. And he is here in South Africa, literally for one day, for his first time and his only time this year. He is very passionate about coffee culture, traveling the world, attending major coffee exhibitions, showcasing this absolute beauty that you're going to see now, and of course helping us, the consumers, master the art of making barista quality coffee at home. And that's what he's going to do for us today. Dave, it's difficult to know where to begin. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, brother.
Thank
Your impressions of South Africa, first time here.
Great. I got here yesterday, and we've had some really great hosts and drank some great coffee. So, yeah, it's a cool place, very cool place.
Oh, well, what I love about you is you bring the great coffee with you.
Yeah. This is what I travel with. This is in my bag wherever I go.
Exactly,
so,
and it comes now. Don't go looking for a travel bag for this, because you want it in your home and you don't want it to go anywhere. You're here for a very big reason. And when I say an unlock, something magical is happening for our coffee-loving market. Why are you so excited to be standing here right now, bud?
Yeah, look, the coffee scene here is fantastic and it's growing. And we've seen that, and we've got some great partners that we're, I guess, launching Sage in a far bigger way than what it used to be. You're probably going to ask me why we've changed to Sage, which is kind of weird to change a brand, but we are Breville, we're still the Breville company out of Australia. All this stuff is designed in Australia, but we had to change our name in Europe. That meant that we changed it here, and means we can launch a far greater range of products.
It's unlocked a whole new range.
Yeah, we had 8 products here. Now we've got 50 products because we do a whole lot more in the kitchen as well.
You'll see some close-ups from another camera on some of those other products. So don't stare there too long, because we have got this showpiece. Please, my friend. And that's how it begins.
Yeah, this is so we've designed a lot of simplicity into coffee, because you need 3 things: great coffee, you've got to be a good barista, and a great machine. And it's hard to be a barista. So we've designed some simplicity into the process. So the first thing, we've got the grinder built in. It's really important to grind coffee really fresh. If you can smell coffee, that's the flavors that are leaving that you're not getting into the cup. So you want to go from grind to tamp and extraction really quickly.
Oh, there we go. Don't let anything escape.
Yeah, you don't. If you can smell it, you're not going to get it in the cup.
Oh, wow.
So now we do our extraction. It's kind of pre-controlled, so hands off, and it's quite easy to do. So that's the hard part done.
So you've just become a barista. There we go. And take nothing away from the amazing baristas that we have on the show. Oh, look at that.
It's hard to make coffee from behind the machine.
It's all right, man. Don't make it awkward, man. I mean, come on. It's beautiful. Look at that. Is it weird that I'm getting this excited about being able to have this in my own home?
Yeah, we'll cut you a deal.
I wasn't even going to ask for a price. The simplicity is a massive move forward, and I would imagine represents a huge investment on behalf of your customer. Why was it so important for you to bring barista quality home?
Yeah, well, number one, people love that taste, right? And if you drink it out of home, it's some great cafes here. Why not do that at home? Why compromise? So number one, we love the taste of great coffee. Make it at home. What we had to do is make it simple to make at home without being the barista.
Yeah, it wants you to be a barista. It's even training you on how to do more.
Yeah. And I'm going to do this in quite an awkward way, but we'll get there.
Just tell me if you need me to jump in, man.
No. Do you know what you're doing with coffee machines?
I have no idea. But we are blessed to be surrounded by an amazing coffee and foodie culture here.
Yeah, it's great.
And I would imagine, because from London to Sydney to South Africa, you have a pretty good global idea of where we're going. How important is it for the consumer to develop that confidence? What do we unlock when we put one of these in our home?
Look, coffee's not about coffee. It's for us. It's about the moment, and you guys were talking about that before. It's that moment of sharing the coffee, it's sort of shutting the kids out in the morning or whatever it is. It's not just about caffeine, and I think that's why we go to these great cafes, and having the ability to do coffee at home to this level unlocks that for you all day long, which is great.
And of course, the hybrid work from home model that seems to have stuck around in a few areas, this also feeds that. So,
absolutely.
You are probably the best person to ask, because I can see your emotional investment, and I love it when this sort of authenticity is represented in a company culture like this.
Yeah.
You must love this product more than anyone else.
Yeah.
And I'm an excitable guy. So I love feeding off this energy, and I want us to plug everyone into that. So what advice do you have for the home barista, I'm going to call myself that, to get the most out of their coffee journey?
Well, I'd start with your experience out of home, find your favourite cafe, and follow their recipe, right? So use their ingredient, which is the bean. It's so important. Use it fresh, super important, and just get involved. And that's all I would say. Is you start. It's not as hard as it may look. I'm not a barista. I luckily got some latte out there, which is fantastic.
I feel like you've also made this with just one hand.
Yeah, one hand backwards on 2 hours sleep on the other side of the world. I'm not sure, but it's easy. The machine made it easy for me to do.
It really did. And you know what I love about this? You could have stood here and said nothing, and this machine would have sold itself. But to see this entire structure, how excited you are about making this connection, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And this is an awesome market. Like you said, a huge foodie market. And we're excited to come to the market with a far bigger range. So
great beans, great barista.
Great machine.
Great conversation, actually. I'm going to have to make it. When do you leave?
Saturday morning, I think it is. Is that right?
We're going to have a coffee tomorrow morning.
Done.
Cheers.
Okay.
Congratulations. The proof is in the pudding. Oh, that's lovely.
That's good.
We might ask you to stick around just for
no worries. The crew. No worries. Fine.
Absolutely delicious. I've no doubt we're going to get a lot of positive feedback and people connecting, so we'll try and spread the love, spread the joy. I know that we now have access to not just this incredible machine, but there is a whole range. If people want to find out more, if people want to connect to Sage to find out what they can unlock, how do we do that?
Yeah, just jump on the website, search for Sage. Jump on our various Instagrams all around the world. Yeah, we're truly global, so there's lots of inspiration out there. So you'll find us.
Part of the global village. Didn't we need this right now in this crazy world? We will connect over coffee. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. And when we say barista quality with ease, you have seen it lived live on TV. That's how you stand up to the test. And with Sage's range of coffee machines and beyond, you can literally bring cafe quality coffee to the comfort of your own home and just feel amazing as you do it. So first stop, visit wingsgrouphome.co.za for more information. Do a little search, get online, plug into those coffee cultures, find your tribe and start having fun. Congratulations, man. Well done. Woohoo! I feel rude now. I feel like we should have made you one as well.
It's my feel-good breakfast show. Trapper, yeah. Because Go-Go knows best. Now you know our name.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3, and we love getting to be with you. Thank you for joining us. There's been so much that's been happening this morning, but I mean, that is always the case here, right? But one thing we also love is just being able to give you relief, allowing you to have a little bit of a better quality of life. Because this April, it's all about enjoying the freedom to live your day your way. But sometimes a headache, a toothache, or even the start of a cold can show up at the worst time. That's when Gogo knows best. She keeps TriPark close, and it's a triple relief pain powder for headaches, toothache, and colds and flu symptoms. And it's ready to work in 8 seconds. Imagine. So your day doesn't have to miss a beat whatsoever. From early mornings to everything in between, TriPark has you covered when pain hits. Ask for TriPark, the name Gogo knows and trusts. Available at retailers and pharmacies nationwide.
TriPark, yeah. Because Gogo knows best. Now you know our name.
I love this opportunity for you guys. I know it's been a crazy show with so much excitement, but we have to constantly remind you that every day you have an opportunity to win and win big. And the wins just keep on bringing more thrills. And if you play your daily lotto today, thrills will come. So there is 400,000 Rand sitting in our daily lotto jackpot. And then the newly added daily lotto plus has an estimated added 150,000 Rand in its jackpot today. Let's combine them and do both. So get your tickets, do it in store, do it online, nationallottery.co.za, use their mobile app, use your own cell phone banking app. And while you're on our socials, check out the great content, yes, but keep reminding you, we will make sure that you know exactly how you can do it to put yourself in line to win big. Your daily lotto estimated at 400,000 Rand, your daily lotto plus at 150,000 Rand in that jackpot today. All the best of luck. Did you steal my coffee, my friend?
I came to return it to you.
Oh, I love you for that.
But it does smell good. I might have taken a sip.
Okay, because
That's okay.
You're worth it.
Thank you.
You look fantastic today, by the way.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Gray. And I love the fact that we both are matching so incredibly beautifully. But this sage coffee, well,
It is
Woolly sage
special.
coffee, but I mean, come on.
It is absolutely amazing, but I can't tell you how excited I am at the prospect of being my own barista. And with Sage's range of coffee machines, you literally can be that. You can bring cafe quality coffee to the comfort of your own home. So please visit wingsgrouphome.co.za, get all the information you need, and yes, take a little gander at some of the other jewels in their crown. There's a lot of shine.
I love it. That
I
toast
really
is coming
like
home
it.
with me.
What
There's an
toaster?
option for fruit bread. It knew that I have cranberry toast every morning.
And we saw Dave literally live on air put the machine to the test. I think he pressed 3 buttons and held the one thing with one hand and it came out, as a cafe-made coffee. Are you kidding me?
And from behind too.
I love it, man. Now you've made it awkward.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, there's nothing awkward about good coffee. We love it, and you can plug into it, and we will see you after the break. I might need another.
I think we should.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Mzansi, it is season 12 of Tropica Island of Treasure. That's what we're going to be saying very soon because, my friend, we are leading up to it. And honestly and truly, the only way to do so is by bringing one of the people who is going to be a contestant on there. But, Lalela, are you ready to show the entire country what you've got, possibly as a partner, my love?
I was born ready.
Oh, darling. My sister, are you ready to audition for Tropica Island of
This is
Treasure?
my official auditioning tape for Tropica Island season 12.
Yes, and actually you can go to Gateway this weekend as well.
Exactly, and you can shoot your shot and go onto the smooth island.
There it is, baby. Well, listen, we are having a little challenge over here. And actually, I want to throw you guys back to season 11 of Tropica Island of Treasure. Yes. This specific game was actually the decider when it came to a team having to, you know, kind of break a tie. So you guys are now just jumping into Tropica Island of Treasure territory, which we love. So ladies, all you got to do is you need to build a pyramid. That's number one, right, with the cans in front of you.
Righty.
And then you have to take these Tropica bottles and you need to try and land them.
Ooh, that's
Like
difficult.
that. Yes, it is.
That's tricky.
So you need to finish your pyramid first, then you come to the bottles.
Okay.
Are we ready, ladies?
Yes, this actually feels like we've got our host here. It feels so real.
It is the Expresso Island. There can only be one winner. It is Team Lalela Mswane versus Team Chandley Wong. Who will it be? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go, ladies. All right, Lalela's already got some cans on top of her base. Only now is Chandley putting some cans on hers. Is it slow and steady that's going to win, or is it fast and trying to get to the top? Oh, it looked like slow and steady. Let's see. Is Chandley going to... Ah! And that's not on that! Ladies and gentlemen, in the last second, Lalela Mswane takes it. Chandley Wong is absolutely stunned. And the winner of Tropica Island of Treasure, the Expresso edition, Lalela Mswane.
Lalela, I don't think any of us could have predicted that. And that's what you
Exactly.
said. You speak stuff into existence, and here you are, winner, chicken dinner.
My goodness, ladies, just when you thought Chandley was gonna...
Can
you
I
just came
try?
through. You can,
Like,
babe,
at
you
least
can.
give me at least 2
Yes,
tries.
okay.
1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, and go. Leave it, Chandley. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And you know what? Maybe next time. Lalela, you know, you've just shown the whole country why they should pick you as their partner. And this is where I say, I wish you all of the best.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No, it's mine.
It is yours, my babe. You seem focused.
100%.
Let us see. Just talk to the country yet again. What do you have to say to your potential partner out there?
I need you to be ready, to be competitive, to be, have a Midas touch. Because everything that I touch
turns to gold.
Turns into
gold. Clock it. We love that, my babes. Well, Chandley, since your audition didn't go well, man.
Yes.
Can you please wish the rest of the country well at Gateway this weekend?
I will. Hopefully you guys will do just a tad bit better than I did. But head on over to Gateway this weekend. Bring your vibes, because obviously we want personality.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys will be able to shoot your shot, and we'll be seeing you guys on the island very, very soon.
It's true, my friend, and we cannot wait. You got to bring those vibes, just like she said. And don't forget, you can still enter online by tagging @mytropica. Use #Tropica. And my friend, just tell us in a video why you think you should come and join the likes of Lalela Mswane, Casta Semenya, Francois Hougaard, and the whole team, and myself on the island once we find it. Right about now, though, we're heading on over to Cape Teasy Fo Sheezy. My friends, did you see Lalela winning? Like, did you see it coming?
You guys have been having so much fun out in Joburg, but it's so great to see. We can't wait to see it all come together in Tropica Island of Treasure. For now, though, it's going to be great. We are going to make a fantastic meal. And this one is super duper healthy.
Oh, it looks
Something
great.
that I feel like anybody could actually tackle. Packed with nutrients and, of course, my favorite thing in the world. It is a product of our national bird,
The
an
eier.
egg.
Our national
eier.
bird.
It's packed with flavor, with freshness, and it comes together really, really simply. So today we're building, and Gray, you've got it, the sweet potato
I just
bowl.
thought I'd bring a little something from home just to add to the meal. No, I love the
thanks.
sweet potato, next level, great nutrients for the body, great energy. And I mean, look at that. That's medicine in a bowl right there. And it
You
looks,
could eat it just
tastes
like
delicious. I'm going to start frying our egg. if
Go
you don't
ahead.
mind.
Can I also grab an egg, because I need to separate the
both-
yolk from the egg.
There we go.
Okay, let me get the best one.
Good job.
She's speaking to me.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to separate the yolk from the egg because we're also making an aioli or aioli to go along with this.
Ooh, that's like a garlic mayo.
Yeah, I've never
Nice.
done this before. Wish me luck.
Good luck. So I'm like learning to cook eggs in many different ways. I love and want to honor the egg always. We know it's so
Wait, what am I?
rich.
I really got it wrong.
Well, it depends which bowl you need. So we can also do a second decant. Listen, egg whites are just as necessary in other things, so we can use the egg whites in a nice.
Okay, I'm going to make the aioli in the small bowl.
I love it. And this is what learning in our space looks
Yeah.
like. You've got to attempt it, you've got to experiment, and you've got to learn, okay?
Yep.
And you are being so pedantic about making sure that we have absolutely separated
There was
the yolk
something
and the
hanging on
white.
it.
It's very cute. That is the most individual egg yolk I've ever seen in my life.
I
And
think
you know
I've
what?
unlocked a new skill.
I nipped out to the store and just bought you a new bowl because you deserve it, girl.
Thank you so much. There
That
you
is
go.
just the cutest thing. Okay,
Let's
I'm
pretend
gonna.
like nothing bad happened. Okay, so you're gonna.
And you'll notice I cracked it on a flat surface.
Yeah,
Because a sharp edge can break the yolk.
that's a great.
Herman Lensing taught me that, and it makes a big difference when you're looking for a really nice fried egg.
That's a perfect egg. Shout out to New Laid.
And the main thing is you just want to make sure that the white's cooked thoroughly. But for me, you want the yolk, man. You want as much of that unctuous joy, as Mr. Wasty, that beautiful man, would say. But the yolk is the flavor bomb in the egg.
In the
I
egg.
absolutely love it, but it's also got the nutrients, the good fats. It really is so special. And it also looks gorgeous.
That's true.
How nice does
I
that look
love
on
it
the
when
top
the
of the
food
meal like
looks
that?
good, yeah.
This looks great,
So I put
man.
some lemon in our egg yolk. I'm going to put some Dijon mustard in here as well. And of course, we're talking about our beautiful new laid eggs that are available in different pack sizes. And that makes it really, really easy to create wholesome meals any single time of the day. I don't discriminate. I eat eggs for breakfast, for a snack.
We had
for
bacon
lunch.
and eggs for dinner last night, yo.
Oh, that's my
Whoever said
favorite.
eggs were exclusively a breakfast thing,
That's marketing.
we like them for breakfast because they give us a great protein boost. They give us great
Yeah.
energy. They're just so healthy. So it makes sense to start your culinary day
On
with
a good
that.
note, yeah.
But if you're wanting to replenish, put back in. And I like the fact that you can fry it up for a meal experience. You can boil it for a nutrients experience. You know
could
what I'm
make
saying?
an omelette.
Dip in
Scrambled.
soldiers.
Oh, I haven't
Is
had
there
that
anything,
before.
Oh, where you
It's
make
very
toast
British,
soldiers
eh?
and you cut the toast into strips and you have a soft-boiled egg and then you take the top off and you dip the soldiers into the yolk. Have you never had soft-boiled egg with soldiers? Please,
Never.
Chef Jay, please
I've
can we make
never had that
soft-boiled egg
before.
with soldiers on the show?
Now, these
gonna
eggs
just
that
let
we
you do
are
your
using,
thing.
you can eat the yolks, like Grace said, when it's soft because it's pasteurized. And it is free range, and they offer rich yolks and consistent quality throughout that you can rely on. It's naturally nutritious and high in protein. We're talking about, of course, new laid eggs, the perfect addition to fresh, feel-good dishes. I will say
Yeah.
that they did not manually whisk that because this is not going anywhere.
Are you calling foul?
How does it get thicker?
We'll whisk
I'll
it
be
up.
all day.
You got to, like, hurt it. Like, you want it to feel the pain of that whisk. Okay, so we might have added maybe a little too much oil that isn't allowing it to do its thing.
Maybe I should add another yolk then.
You must be yoking. You must be yoking, my friend. How does
You know
it
what?
taste?
Thank goodness we've got the made one already here. And I didn't even add all the oil. There's still Let me do what I do best and actually plate this bowl because I like aesthetics. I'm going to rinse my hands because I did feel some raw egg on it.
Okay.
We don't want salmonella.
Okay, I think we've got our egg down to
That egg
a
is
pretty
perfect. Here's your
good.
seasoning too.
And I'm just going to let that, the rest of that white cook through completely. But I'm a big fan of crispy egg. My
You put
son's
me
got
onto
me.
those crispy
Yeah, no,
eggs.
my son's got me kind of absolutely on it at the moment. Jack, I love you, boy. Thank you for introducing me to the best way to eat eggs. Okay.
Chef
And I think my
Jack.
mom introduced him to that. So I'm like, Mom, why have you been gatekeeping the crispy egg for my
He
whole life?
skipped a generation.
Exactly. But I'm there for him enjoying
Yes.
that. So we've got some beautiful wilted baby spinach.
Can I tell you, the
Yes.
spinach was about this high 10 minutes ago.
This was like 9 kilograms of spinach when we bought it. No, nothing reduces quite like a baby spinach or any spinach for that
Any
matter.
spinach.
So do be aware.
Don't take it for granted.
But listen, it packs a punch. So what's there is going to give you a huge nutrient load, which
Yeah.
we love. Okay, so it's quite comfort foodie, quite rich and heavy. How are we going to brighten that up?
Oh, yes. Some nice onion and tomato for the acidity and the bite. You could even use pickled red onions.
It's kind of like a salsa almost,
Yeah.
And
A
then-
pico de gallo.
The star of
Get
the
that in.
show.
I'll even put the juice in. And then the star. Oh, look at the colors, eh?
I know, that looks absolutely gorgeous. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, that is
Yay.
incredible. What started out rough turned out into a diamond. That is the perfect breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
And I would almost just slice that yolk just to let it run.
Give me a
when
knife right
the-
now and I'll
just
do
grab
it.
a knife and slice it
I'll
open.
do it. And then, of course, the most important part, how could we forget? The AOE.
You could have drizzled yours, I think. Would have been a nice drizzle. We're going to call it a garlic drizzle.
It's a garlic drizzle.
And it's delicious.
I think
It's
this
the
one you
most-
must just kind of plop down.
Oh, that looks gorgeous, man. Well done. So we've got the colors, we've got the textures,
Shall I
and
do
we've
it?
got the flavors. Do it, girl.
3, 2, 1.
And let the yolk just do its thing. Film it in slow-mo. We love doing slow-mos on our show. Just do a slow-mo of that.
Look how bright
beautiful.
that
Well done,
yolk
girl.
is as well. Well done, great. Teamwork makes the dreamiest work. And we've got the best team member in New Laid. Layered, balanced, and full of flavor. This is a meal that works as hard as you do. So you stand the chance to win a New Laid hamper valued at 750 Rand.
Wow.
To create your own egg-powered bowls at home, simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us what you would add to create a perfectly balanced egg bowl. Don't forget that hashtag New Laid Eggs, and that competition closes on the 4th of May. T's and C's, of course, can be found on our website, expressoshow.com. See, I'd add some chilies too.
I'll try some quinoa. Eh? Come on. That looks beautiful. Well done.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back, you beauties. From the craziness into the kitchen to the craziness of life. And this, I know we are quite light on this show, but this is where we do need to get a little heavy to reinforce just how important it is that we educate ourselves. We love shopping online. Some of us really love shopping online, but it's important to stay alert. This is a scamming-rich space. Scammers often use fake websites that look absolutely real. They actually seem like the real store. They are actually built to steal your money, to steal your information, even your card details. And the worst part is we often give them permission to do it.
Click, click, click. Just yes, yes, yes. But with our friends over at ABSA, who help protect your money and your story, they're putting us to the test with a fun game of true or false online shopping scam edition. And we're going to see how alert we really are. So please play along with us, Mzansi. You might pick up a few smart tips along the way too.
I'm a little paranoid, so I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of falses. But let's dial right now into this moment so that you can maybe take yourself there. And you might be reminded of a moment where you made the wrong choice.
Right.
But let's see if we can make the right choices here. Our first scenario is a payment request. Here's your true or false scenario. You spot a social media ad advertising Mauritius holiday, come on. And it's at an unbeatable price. It only asks for your card details. you should immediately enter to secure the deal. Sure?
Tempting.
I
but
have got a
no.
deal like that online before, and set against plane tickets at the moment and how crazy it is. I'm seeing massive differences between prices. It could be
It
a
could
real
be.
deal. Maybe my timing was just spot on.
And I'm
Come
lucky.
on.
I'm a lucky girl.
I'm going to put my card details in. Come on, man. I'm going to do it.
I
Surely.
would not recommend that you do that. I feel like unless it's a reputable source or a travel agent, probably don't do that.
And how do you tell? How do you know? Well, I was wrong, okay, clearly. Now, if you chose true, you, like me, answered incorrectly. This is an online shopping scam, and it's a modality used all the time. It's
true.
Always verify the supplier, the deal, whatever you are wanting to plug into. If it seems too good to be true, it probably
That's a rule I
is.
live by every single day.
As in life, hey?
In life, in general. But if you did choose false, you're on the right side of history because it is false. Never enter your card details or approve an app payment request unless it's from a secure payment channel and you personally actually initiated that payment, right?
Easy, easy. Once you know, you can make the informed decision. Okay, here's another scenario.
Okay.
A website address that sets the scene. What's the true or false mode here? When shopping online, the website address should have HTTPS and a padlock icon to be safe. I don't know.
I want to go with yes.
I want to say true because that feels.
That's a lock. A lock
Yeah.
feels secure.
Surely that's why it's there.
Surely. Okay, well, let's see the answer. If you chose true, we both did. We answered correctly, and so
Yay.
did you. Hopefully, that little padlock means the site is secure. Always look for it before you actually enter your details. Oof. Unfortunately, if you answered on the other side,
You guys are wrong. You incorrectly answered the question. Sorry to reinforce that for you today, but scammers are creating fake online stores that look completely legitimate. So be alert. Even in the way that you'll get sent SMSs leading you to these
my
websites, it all
goodness.
feels so normal.
I'm not going
That's
to
the
lie,
problem.
scammers have stepped up their game,
Yeah.
so please be aware of all of that. All right, another scenario. Here's a nice little deal that you might be tempted by.
Okay.
If you see a deal that's 90% off,
Done.
it's probably too good to be true. Me, I love a deal.
But I've seen some deals, man. We work in a sales space, and we've seen some amazing deals.
90%?
Hey,
I'll take it.
What is it, Black Friday? I don't
Black
think it's Black
November, it's the
Friday
entire
today.
month.
Oh, Black Year that we're experiencing. Now, if you chose true, you answered correctly. A deal that seems way too good to be true probably is too good to be true. Fake websites use these too good to be true deals to trick you. And here's the thing. They go for 10. They don't need 10. Remember, it's not an official business construct. They just need one.
One person.
So they can shoot out 100, just get one back, and they are winning. So it's often, you don't be that detail that slips through the cracks.
Please don't
Please,
be.
man.
So if you answered false, you answered incorrectly. Remember, scammers create fake online stores with professional websites and deep discounts. So please always be cautious of those deals that really seem too good to be true. A great tip is always the site may look real, just double check the URL. They get you like that.
100%.
You said, this is the site I always go to,
And,
right?
and there will be an official, if it's a product with a
Yeah.
brand, get in touch with the brand, get in touch with a local producer or supplier of that brand.
Yeah.
We live in a small country, a small ecosystem where we can protect each other. And of course, once you raise the alert, you are helping to protect each other. We're all in this together. Scams and data security threats can and are happening to anyone. So spot the signs, stay alert. And if you're unsure, just phone and ask. Call WhatsApp, the ABSA WhatsApp line. It's 0860 557 557 and ask.
Please. And if you're not even sure yet, let's give you a few more tips to keep in mind.
Scams can happen to anyone, anywhere. Yeah, guys, scammers are brewing nonsense out here. Just the other day, my friend bought, well, I guess nothing from a site that looked so legit. It had the whole show, professional photos, proper product descriptions, and even suspicious 5-star reviews from people with usernames like user123. I mean, I guess that should have told us that 1 + 1, it won't equal 2 here. You see, before you get scammed, check the basics. Share these tips with family and friends to help them spot the signs and stay alert. To report an incident, contact ABSA on 0860 557 557. Protect your money, protect your story, so you can proudly say, I grew it.
Well, there you have it. We're trying to equip you with all the knowledge so that you feel a bit more empowered, and having this knowledge already makes you a winner. But ABSA does want that to double and give you the chance to win 2,000 Rand. Now, simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us how you stayed one step ahead of the online shopping scams. Start your comment with ABSA helped me feel more secure, ... and tag your family and your friends so they can also stay safe beyond. So don't forget to use that hashtag Your Story Matters and hashtag Protect Your Story. That competition does close the 30th of April. T's and C's, of course, can be found on expressoshow.com. Good luck.
Welcome back to the kitchen. It's looking beautiful in here. Hydration just got an upgrade. Thank you, Woolies. Absolutely stylish range we see in front of us. Woolworths is introducing its brand spanking new W Hydrate range. Thoughtful design meeting everyday functionality. It looks beautiful. And from the on-the-go convenience to effortlessly chic finishes, this range is redefining how we hydrate. And trust me, you're not going to leave this alone in the office at any point. We are joined by Woolworths product developer Fakhri Amardin and technologist Shelley Richards to unpack this new range of bottles, to explain what truly sets them apart. I can understand now that I've seen the bottles. When I saw the two of you swanning into studio, I'm like, wow, they dressed up this morning. Now I understand. Fakhri, this is beautiful, my friend. The design elements stand out immediately. I almost forgot that I was looking at water bottles here. Yeah. Just how excited are you when you get to this point, when you get to see this finished product and the consumer gets to connect? This is big, right?
Absolutely. You know, the entire range has always had the environment and sustainability at heart. 100%. And the project completely driven by those principles. Everything's considered, inspired by nature, from the colors that we've decided to the ultimate lifestyle, just to make sure that hydration is effortless, functional, and also elevated as much as possible.
And what I love about you guys is you've given yourselves the license to play in purpose a little bit. So you can track trends that others might not, and you can honor that. And we love hydrating in this country because we've been through the summer that we've been through. But it becomes a personal kind of assistance, someone on the side. So what sets these apart beyond the beautiful stylistic elements?
So, like you said, they are absolutely
They are
stunning.
gorgeous, yeah.
But just from a technical point of view, we were very intentional about this range. So these bottles use something called 18/8 stainless steel, which is one of the best stainless steel food grade steels to use for a bottle. It doesn't absorb any odor or any flavors. So when you put your beverage in, you're not going to get any of that. It's also completely rust resistant.
Because you're using this, presumably looking this good, almost every day.
Almost every day.
And you need to take cognizance.
100%. And then we also have the double walled, so it's going to keep all of your beverages much colder and hotter for longer. And then lastly, like you said, you're using it every single day. So we have the lovely matte finish on it, which is going to help us with all of our scratches, and when you're swinging your bottle, it's just going to help.
When your
help
colleague
with
tries
that.
to steal it and you're wrestling to get
Yeah,
it back.
definitely.
It's going to happen in the studio. I guarantee you. There were 30 on here when we started. Now they've already. It's technology coming to bear in the most practical of ways, but it's also, I don't want to say frivolous, but it feels like you've given yourselves a lot of license to have fun with the design elements, and the colorways are soft, beautiful, inviting. Talk me through that inspiration.
Again, completely Mother Nature. Myself, I'm personally outdoors regularly. I'm out in the mountains, in water. I live in Cape Town, of course.
As is your right,
yeah,
you know.
Mountain hiking and trails all the time. So inspired completely by nature. Everything you see here, from the deep blues of the ocean, the beautiful fynbos from the proteas, apple Granny Smith apples, the greens, the yellows from the butters and fynbos, which is one of the most diverse multiflora and fauna situations conservation areas within.
And it's South African. These are South African hues.
Yes,
I love
absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
I'm loving the show today. We've been talking about South African flavors, South African hues, South African colorways. I love that. I'm going to use that term a lot today. So yeah, you're meeting trend, but with a level of functionality that almost seems beyond what. So what little tricks and things have you woven in here to just level up that game?
Yeah, so as I said, the 18/8 steel, which is like top of the range steel, so we're very excited about that. Also, the double wall. So I told you it's double wall, but I didn't tell you how long it keeps your beverages hot and cold for. So for hot, we go up to 6 hours, and for cold, up to 20 hours. Yeah, that's the way.
I can just imagine you guys sitting in your crazy studio, wherever you do your mad science experiments, just watching the clock, waiting, it's going to 20 hours and celebrating. It is absolutely beautiful. How do we know what's right for us? If for someone who's wanting to invest in something beautiful and functional like this, how do we start?
The range is completely intentional about lifestyle. We want to make sure that it's effortless. It's also completely dishwasher safe, so it can go into the dishwashers, making it easier for you. Most of it used for water and still hand wash recommended, but we can definitely pop it in the dishwasher if required. Each of them have a different property. This one is absolutely great. This is the Everett. It's open, but it also opens. Great for ice, for powders, for glass, whatever. Effortless you can put in. This is 946 mils as well, so it's almost a liter. Great for hydration. Something else like this is a bit smaller, just on the gym. It's also got a sip straw, so if you're just going for a yoga, Pilates class, you just need that. You can sip in the car. A lot of times, all bottles don't have straws. You can't sip while in the car, especially if you're driving quite a fancy car as well. And then we've also got the Nova, which is completely made of glass, silicone based on the outside. Great for drinking all the time. A lot of people don't want to always drink out of metal. And then we've also got the beautiful cups. These cups are just fit. My brother works at a car dealership. I took this and I've tried to stick it in every different type of
Well done, dude.
So it's amazing.
Do you know that's literally the first thing I thought of when he was, I'm like, trying to measure the circumference. That is hilarious, but that matters.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, guys.
Lifestyle enhancing to make sure that you're hydrated throughout your day for as long as you need it. You can choose a bottle. It will fit in with whatever you're doing. And because it's so effortless and easy, it also elevates your life at the same time.
Also, all leak proof.
100%.
All leak proof, it's not going to fall, and yeah.
I can see how proud you guys are. This is actually awesome.
Our baby.
You're being a little gloaty right now, and that's perfectly fine because this is worthy of celebrating in every way. It's a lifestyle enhancer.
Yeah.
It's not just about tapping into a trend, it's about taking that trend and enhancing it in everyday life. From thoughtful design to trendy colorways, the W Hydrate range makes it a lot easier than ever to prioritize wellness in style. The two go hand in hand. Kind of everyday essential that truly elevates your routine. You're going to see a lot of this in our studio, I have no doubt. And you can shop it right now. W Hydrate at Woolworths, in-store, online, using their amazing app to get some inspiration as well. And if you want to elevate your hydration game, we are giving away 4 W Hydrate sets to the value of 1,650 Rand each. So that's what a set costs. Just to put it in its place, it's accessible. If you'd love to get your hands on this incredible brand new range that you will probably use every day of your life, simply head over to the Woolworths competition post on that's the Expresso Facebook, X or Instagram pages and tell us this. What do you love most about Woolworths' new W Hydrate range? And don't forget to include that hashtag Woolies W Hydrate, and the competition closes midnight, Sunday the 26th of April. We're going to get a lot of entries for this. Make yours good and get it in fast, but you can find those T's and C's on our website. Guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, absolutely beautiful. Thank you for bringing us stuff as well, man. We appreciate it so much. We'll see you now.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous, eh? Sure. Okay.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
What an absolute superstar here in our Samsung DQX studio, from the club to the national stage. He's been shaking up the airwaves, and now hashtag MMA26. The voters have spoken.
It's true, my friend, with 2 massive nominations, including Song of the Year and Best Viral Challenge for his hit track Zep. We catch up with the man himself, DJ Smalls, as we chat all things Metro FM Music Awards nominations and just music in general. Everybody, it's my favorite. Please, let's give him a feel-good welcome. DJ Smalls!
Lovely to be here. Lovely to be back.
Yes.
Yeah, lovely to be back.
Welcome home.
Yes.
Didn't I say this was your home the last time you were
here?
here?
It is home, Expresso.
Exactly. And I mean, it's so beautiful to see you just continue to rise, my king, because from you being here for your first television interview to now having 2 nominations.
Sick. Like, wow.
Bro! I feel like Expresso is your good luck home, you know what I mean?
It is.
But let's talk about it, because honestly, it's so special to be able to see everybody just doing the Zep, but then also coming up with their own choreography. What does that mean to you?
It means so much because obviously we started Zep with one dance challenge, thinking it's gonna like be the only one that's gonna move. But people are being creative with the dance, with the Zep, you know, they're creating their own dance. They just feel comfortable with, you know, the whole Zep movement, which is making me happy, guys. Like, wow.
And when you were producing Zep, you guys were in the studio. Did you think it would get the recognition that it's gotten now? Did you know this is going to be a #1 track?
Not at all, because when we were making it, we're just making music. Like, it wasn't our thought to say, yo, Zep is gonna be #1. Yeah. We just produced the song. We created a dance challenge to it. We posted it hoping that it was gonna be something, and it became something.
It became everything, Sana. It hosted December.
So yeah, I won't lie, it was very intentional.
Sure.
Yeah, everything was very intentional.
I love that. And listen, when we talk about, you know, you guys in the space of music, one thing I love about you is how you guys are always just able to encourage one another and really show each other love. True. As a king of the music world right now, who are you really loving? Who's really inspiring you?
I won't lie, my guys are inspiring me. The 7V, Musical Jazz, TK, Creed Lion, Chopper, like all the guys I'm working with are inspiring me because they all work to their fullest ability, and that pushes me to also work to my fullest ability, you know.
Incredible.
Yeah, I would say my group.
I love it. Metro FM Awards are this weekend. Your group, they're joining you.
Of course.
How are you prepping for the biggest night in music?
Wow. I'm preparing very well. Preparations are going well. Stylists on lock.
A whole team.
On lock, you know. We prepared for the whole thing. Dance moves, like everything. I'm so prepared for it.
Yeah. And listen, I mean, when we talk about live performances, they are completely different to how you would go to a club. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. And now we're talking live television. You're performing at Expresso, but then there's thousands of people in front of you as well. How are you getting ready for that? How are you getting into the mindset? And even with you saying, you know, stylists, what direction are you giving them? Where you're like, I want to be
honest. I'm not scared of any crowd. Like, you can give me any crowd, because I went to, you know, other countries, including Uganda. There was a crazy crowd there. So, like, in terms of crowd, I'm not scared.
You're ready for anything.
Yeah, maybe just before I go to the stage, I will be shy. But, like, in terms of, like, crowd, being scared of the crowd.
DJ Smalls shy.
Yeah, that's not me.
That's what I'm about to say.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me.
What are you wearing this weekend?
I'm wearing something formal. I'm looking for something like a tuxedo.
Ooh.
Yeah, something serious.
And we haven't seen you in that before.
Yeah, you haven't. It's a, you know, surprise.
Can you give us color though?
Maybe like black and white.
Oh,
even though it's
fantastic.
Original, but like, you know, I still feel like I'll stand out.
You will.
Zep.
If you take this award home, what would that mean for your career?
That would mean so much because, like I said, I started my music career like a year ago. So winning something like Song of the Year, when I dropped the song like 5 months ago, like that means a lot to me, you know. And also to my family, to my mom, you know.
Yeah.
At first she didn't believe me, now I'm coming home with a Metro FM award, so like.
And now she's doing the Zed.
Now she's doing the
I
Zed.
saw you guys.
Not only her, like her friends, like yo, so crazy. Yeah. It's everywhere.
So that's amazing. TJ Smalls, we're so proud of you.
Thank you
You know,
so
I'm your
much.
biggest fan.
Have you seen her?
I have, don't worry.
Every single video is her doing this.
TikTok. I'm
She's
talking about
there in the
TikTok.
world,
I see
on the
her,
other
like, I
side of
actually
the zip.
do see her.
Every day I zip. The reason I
She
don't go to the
loves it.
doctor is because I zip. It's even you must.
No, I appreciate you, Zanele, so much.
We
So-
appreciate you, Goody.
Congratulations once again.
Thank
We can't wait to
you
see
so
you
much.
in your tuxedo.
Yes, honey. Yeah. Ooh, it's always so beautiful to see incredible talent coming up and now taking over. I mean, 2 nominations at the Metro FM Music Awards. It's so beautiful. And I mean, it means so much when we're able to know that the music industry, Sana, it's safe. But you got to make sure that you tune into the Metro FM Music Awards so you can watch DJ Smalls take it home.
And of course, you can watch it on SABC1 and SABC Plus live from 7:30. Watch DJ Smalls perform live. It is this Saturday.
It's true, all roads lead to Durban. And friend, we cannot wait. But for now, we need you to stick around because DJ Smalls is actually going to be hopping onto the Expresso stage. It's going to be good. You're on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
Autumn Winter 26 is all about refined layering and yes, just being too bold to be cold. We know that where outerwear takes center stage as both a statement and a staple. And this season is all about investing in pieces that balance function and fashion. Now, menswear trainee buyer Omalemo Tsitsi is here to unpack the top jackets that will define our look this season. Love having you here, girl.
Thank you so much.
You bring the stylistic elements just by being
Yeah,
here.
I try my best to put in together.
Gorgeous jacket, making me a little jelly. So let's see what the gents have. Where do we start, my friend?
So first of all, I'd like you to take you through our aviator jacket.
Yes,
so this is
please.
absolutely key for the season because leather is really coming through the trends.
Tom Cruise has already ordered one. He had it
Yes.
on pre-order the second he saw it. That's beautiful.
So our next jacket is our canvas worker jacket and our key colors for the season, stone and chocolate as well.
Chocolate is big, yeah?
Yes,
Massive. Show me you're a
absolutely.
South African man without telling me you're a South African man. Chocolate brown.
Then we have our core staple items, which is our bomber jackets, which you'll always find for winter season. I think you'll always have in your jackets. So we just updated a little bit with the fabrication for autumn winter 26, just to add a little bit something to your wardrobe
Because we
for the
love
season.
nostalgia at the moment, but it's got to have a kind of modern stylistic context.
Yes.
So we lean into that, but we appreciate the upgrades.
So we really try
Beautiful.
to elevate it just to keep it different from the previous season.
Love it. And what I love about a bomber these days is you can dress up or down.
Mhm.
It brings a level of comfortability, but it
It
can also
does.
zhuzh it up a little bit,
Yes.
which is great. The puffers.
Lastly, the iconic Woolies puffers. So we have our gilet and we have our longer sleeve puffer. So we've also updated the fabrication. So it's better than autumn winter 25. So be sure to purchase it because this is value for money.
When we talk about investment pieces, your puffer must be that.
Yes.
Because it's long term, you use it every day, and the weather that we are going to experience this winter, I think, is going to demand it.
Most definitely.
And it's one of the most functional design pieces, I suppose. It's really got to stand up.
It's easy to style. It's honestly, you can dress it up, dress it down, whatever is up to you.
Can we see it in action? Can we bring in
Yes.
some models, please?
Yes, we
Let's bring in our
definitely
first
can.
gent. I love the aviator. It's often difficult to know where to place it.
Yes. So for the aviator, we chose to style it in a more formal way. So we are taking him to date nights with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So we elevated it with
Look at that
a
smile.
relaxed
Look at
fitchino.
that smile. Now he knows he's going to
With
see
a
his
relaxed
girlfriend.
fitchino, fine knitwear. So that's the first look for us. So it's just
Beautiful.
very refined, elevated.
I love it. I've fallen in love with
Classic and
that
timeless.
statement piece.
Yes,
yeah, it's an
it's
statement
gorgeous,
piece as
yeah.
well.
Mm.
But then you've got to know how to play with it. And I
Yes.
like this. This is quite a dressed down, kind of simplistic way of
Mm.
taking a very dramatic piece. Awesome.
Most definitely.
Oh, man, you guys are good. So good.
Love
Buddy,
it.
enjoy your date with your girlfriend. Let's bring in our next gent who is ready for life right now.
So now our second look, we have more of our daytime look. He's going for drinks with his friends after work or quick coffee. So we styled it back to a flannel, which is also very key for the season. And as you can see, the flannels are very denim friendly. So you can also dress it in very different ways. You can also add a knitwear and as well as as it being styled with our canvas worker jacket and stone, which is once again, as I mentioned, key for the season for autumn winter 26.
You look great, buddy. I don't know why you don't have a girlfriend yet, but you are great. But enjoy the time with your friends.
He's gonna get a
maybe
girlfriend
like
when
this.
he's
He's
out
gonna.
with
It's
his friends for
absolutely
drinks.
gorgeous. And what I like about this, you're adding layers, but
Yes.
you're keeping the physique
That is what's-
displayed.
yes,
you
it's
can get
very
out there
key, yeah.
and sell it. Because when you're a good-looking lad like this, you want to put it out there, man, but be comfortable and warm. I love it. Absolutely brilliant.
100%.
Well done. Can we bring in another look? Are we going to look at this side? Absolutely gorgeous. In terms of the materials, we have got a big playroom to play in now.
So then here we have a continuation of our puffers, and now in, once again, the chocolate. You're seeing the chocolate pop through. So this is our pop color for the season. And then we have our more formal look. So this is, oopsie. So this is the Mountains, the Harrington, which heritage is a very key call out for autumn winter 26. That's why you see the beautiful
We love our nostalgia
herringbone
right now.
detail.
You see.
Yes.
Very, very, very cool. Oh, there is
And-
so much that you can delve into. Now we're dressing it up.
Now we're definitely dressing it up. So this is that elevated formal look for our customer who's going for date night or like a very serious board meeting, but just wants to keep it a bit playful, not too serious.
Because we're not all suit guys.
Yeah, not everyone
You
can be a
know?
suit guy. So this is really for that customer who's in between.
Oh, you have nailed it, girl.
Thank
Trainee for what? Trainee for what? You
Thank
are
you
amazing.
so
Your
much.
team is amazing.
Thank you.
On behalf of all the gents that get to plug into this, especially the chocolate brown. I don't know why ladies have been gatekeeping chocolate brown from the gents for so long. Absolutely beautiful styles, timeless pieces, trendy elements as well, perfectly blended. Woolworths has nailed it. There is something for every one of us, guys, and these jackets are designed to carry us through the season in style. That's why we call it an investment piece. So elevate your layering game, make every look count this winter. Shop these jackets and more in-store, online, and on the Woolies app. And yes, you will find that significant other. I promise you. No, that's not a disclaimer. No, well done, Amalena.
Thank you so much.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Mzansi, you're still right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, family, and it's been such a glorious morning. Thank you so much for trusting us with yours. And my friend, it's about to get better because these superstars are in the building. I am talking about the hit makers of Zep. They're helping us to close the show out in style. So everybody make some noise for DJ Smalls, 031 Chopper, along with Zinedine and Skoje, Uncle MC. It is Zep as we get ready for the MMA.
Another Feel Good production.
Ungenzani ungezi neplash naswitskeje msingasifuna imali ifriday yange-25 angomuntu urholisa ngesiphethe imali ungenzani ungezi neplash naswitskeje msingasifuna imali ungitshela ngama-zep zep 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 hayi wena mani ungitshela ngama-zep zep 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 wazotelela wena mani awungitshela ngama-zep zep 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 ngithi ungitshela ngama-zep zep awufuna ukhipha imali akuthi wena asabe wena mani ngithi ungitshela ngama-zep zep 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 ngithi ungitshela ngama-zep zep 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 ungesi ngithi ungitshela ngama-zep zep 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 ngithi ungitshela ngama-zep zep 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 hawuseke.
I see, they made me do this. Yeah. Sorry, guys, we're just recording a voiceover.
Quiet, guys, do voiceover, please. Shut up.
Thanks, Cruz. Are they going to count me in? I'll memorize it. Oh, okay. Okay, Cindy.
Hurry up, Cindy. Shit to do.
Exactly. What time do you start your shoot? Because we're going to shoot here soon.